5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Tune in.
This is your Friday Night Lights podcast, photo and entertainment, and Middle Georgia sales and services.
Coke don't worry about Pepsi. I had to go see a man about a mule.
Look at here, look at here.
A-Town down.
And you better not lose.
Tune in.
Not so fast, my friend.
Better say it with your chest.
Come on now, shout it.
And you better not lose.
Hey, you better watch your mouth now.
I am a Lego.
Better shut your mouth.
Yes, I am. I don't mean to interrupt you.
Better say it with your chest.
Let's get it.
And you better not lose.
What's going on, good people?
Good evening, everybody.
What it do?
How y'all be? Welcome.
What's happening?
Well, I'm feeling good, man. It's the first Monday of the season that we bringing back this podcast to y'all good people. What about the rest of the panel? How y'all feel about that?
I'm excited. It is the first full week of the Friday Night Lights podcast, and we already have two fans on. What's going on, Obadiah? And how you doing, Mr. Fletcher? That's a good question, Mr. Fletcher. How was everybody's weekend?
Man,
It was good.
Too fast.
I think it was better. I think some of our weekend was a little better than some others. I'll say that much.
Yeah, I have to agree with that. Some people had a bad weekend and it's carrying over even into Monday night, but we'll get to that.
If y'all don't know, that's our brother Dro, man. We glad to have him back with us tonight.
Yes. Yeah.
What's up, people? All right.
The Monday night edition of the Friday Night Lights podcast show, and everybody is in the house. We have got, well, you just heard from Dro. He told y'all hello. We've got our brother Yo, who never interrupts anybody, right?
Hey, I don't mean to interrupt you, babe, but what's going on, people?
We have Thirsty BS Rollins in the house.
What's good?
We have the
Barry White.
We have the feisty bulldog Shakira.
Hello. Welcome in.
And of course, we have our EP who keeps it all together. Tell everybody what's up.
What's going on, yo folks?
And I'm Jess, and we are here to talk some Friday. We here to talk some football. I'm excited. Let me tell you what's going on. We got Mr. Combs and Mr. McKelvin checking in from Ware County. Y'all had a very good showing this week. Hey, Mr. James, what's going on? Stockbridge in the building. We got Mr. Hill. How you doing, Antoine? What's going on, people? Mr. Lakes, welcome, and Mr. Shields, hello, Mr. Shields. Let us know what happened up there in Covington this weekend. That surprised everybody.
Especially me, Mr. Shields. I've been talking y'all up real good.
Yeah, that surprised. Let us know, Mr. Hurst, checking in from Thomas County Central, Mr. Mapp from Greene County. Hey, Mr. Daniels, Perry Panther in the building. I see Mr. Lakes from Burke County. Welcome. So,
Corey, man, good to meet you. Good to meet you this weekend, Mr. Daniels. Your boy had an awesome game, man.
Good stuff. So without further ado, let's get it started. What's the discussion? Hey, Mr. Pace.
Hey, well, let's just say this right here. We had our first Friday of some real high school football for the year 2024.
Mm-hmm.
And it was very interesting. I'm talking about some highs and some lows, man. A lot of upsets, a lot of things that we thought would happen that we really can't shake a stick at or shake our head at because it was week one. And it showed in my pick'ems. And I speak a little personal here, it showed in my pick'ems. I didn't win the pick'ems. It was a lot of shakeups going on, but to be into the season, that first week officially behind us, man, I got to say it feels good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have to agree with you on that. We've been waiting on this for months,
Yes,
and we
sir.
we finally, got that first weekend of football, out of the way. Looking forward to the week coming up. But I see the people checking in, making kind of Perry talking noise in the comment, Green
Mm-hmm.
kind of checking in. You know what I'm saying? So this is what it's all about.
That's right. That's right. Mr. Watkins, it's showtime. All that talk is over. Let me explain something to you, Mr. Watkins. Y'all could beat the brakes off us Friday, and I still don't respect you. How
But
about
see,
that?
Jess, it's more than that. See, this is how I see it. You get one championship, now you think y'all ain't used to winning nothing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get somewhere and sit down. You understand what I'm
Ah!
saying? You won one state championship. Whoop de doo. You know what I'm saying? Now y'all want to walk around and act like you world beaters. I've been seeing the comments all over Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Win another one this year. How about that? Do that.
Mm, mm,
Ah,
mm.
what's going on, Mr. Herring? Go Pack, go. Colquitt County in the building. Mr. Ward from Greene County. Nick Fletcher, is Doherty that good? Perhaps, but Central is definitely that bad.
Exactly. Definitely. You said it just right, Jez. I agree with that.
Heck
That
nah.
Heavy
central
on the
game,
that bad.
yeah, that central game is definitely not a measuring stick at all.
Yeah, yeah, not at all. Courtney Smith, Macon County checking in. Good win for y'all, for you guys on Friday. Congratulations on your win against the Southwest Patriots. Mr. Connor from Perry is checking in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Mr. Mumford, what's going on? Big Green County checking in. We doing pretty good. Dro, let me
Yo,
tell you something. If you ever find yourself in Green County
uh-huh,
and you need some help,
uh-huh.
call that name right there.
Which one?
Rodriguez Mumford Sr.
Is that right?
That's the man. That's the man.
Okay.
What's going on? Northside is checking in. How you doing, Mr. Allen? What's going on, Mr. Rich from Irwin County? Yes, Irwin County definitely took down Fitzgerald.
Yeah, they
They,
did that.
they crying around the big chicken over there.
Ooh, child.
How you doing, Mr. Murphy from Thomasville? Big win for Thomasville this week. Y'all on your way back. Hey Paris. O'Neal, buddy, let's not do that. We don't they're like candy, man. Don't call them up.
Please
Cedric,
Too
invite.
late. Too
huh?
late. Too late.
Uh, oh Lord. Mr. Rollins, Burke County, that youngster Williams went off 4 touchdowns. Okay. Be interested to see how that's gonna work and how y'all are gonna do going down to 2A. That 2A classification is real is probably one of the best ones in Georgia. So that's that. The troll is checking in. Patrick, we're not finna get into that. Last I checked, I don't know how well you did in school, but last I checked, three is better than one, and 33 is definitely more than 11. Am I right or am I wrong about it?
You're exactly right, Jess. But
Okay.
and you know what? I applaud Pat for this. Pat been one of the loudest cheerleaders for Perry, and he supports the show. He supports the group. So I rock with that. But I
Mhm.
still stand by what I said. You get more than three and then come holler it up.
And
Yeah.
the one thing I can say about Pat, all y'all 1-9 seasons and 2-8 and stuff, Pat was still screaming they were the best team in America, knowing that they wasn't. So I guess you deserve to shine and stick your chest out a little bit with your one championship, Pat. But it all stops. Your little 2 years in a row of beating Peach County has came to an end.
hmm How you doing, Mr. Johnson? Valdosta's in the building. How you doing, Jawan? Welcome, welcome, welcome. What's up, Ref? Mr. Atkinson Senior. How you doing?
All right, real, what's going on? Been a minute, man. You been doing all right?
Uh, someone's concerned about you, Mr. Thirsty. You okay today?
Yeah, I'm good today. I just got to stop day drinking.
Oh yeah, yeah. You
Yeah,
talking
you
me
see,
doing that?
yeah, we'll touch on that because
Nah, bro, I can't wait, bro. I can't wait, bro. He set it up too good, bro. After this
Hmm.
weekend, bro, I bet you was day drinking.
yeah. Yo been doing most of the talking. We ain't heard nothing out of Thursday. Before then, he was Stephen A. Smith around that move. He was Skip Bayless. You couldn't tell him nothing. He know everything about everybody's team. But he been quiet tonight. What's on your mind? Come on, man, spit it out. We all family. Come on, let it out. Come on, let it out, man. Come on, give us
I
something. Come
ain't,
on,
I ain't got nothing. I ain't got nothing to let out.
Hey, bro, this is your intervention, bro. We family here, bro.
But
We
but
family.
but
yeah,
we already had
week,
this.
every week
I'm not gonna keep having the same conversation with y'all. This is the first one down. We got two more L's to go, and let's get on through the season.
No, bro, we ain't, don't try to get out in front of it, man. Look, well, I don't think Thomas kind of central this and crispy kind of that and peaches kind of and
Uh huh.
Perry, what can you show us more than one championship? And now you sitting on here, I hear you over there clacking on your keyboard, trying to act like you
What you say,
busy,
Perry?
trying to pull up
What you say?
graphs and things. No, I want you to talk like you've been doing previous weeks. Now I ain't been here, but I'm here tonight, and I want you to talk. Get it out. Get it
I
out.
talk when it's time.
All right, there's that. Let me read a couple more of these questions. I mean these comments. What's going on, Paris? Crawford County gave Pike County a good fight, guys. They lost 34-20. Well, there's always next week, Paris. Mr. Howell, welcome to our podcast. Irwin County checking in. All right, Herbert Scroggins Jr., good evening. This is Benedictine. Let's know what happened with Raymond Gap this weekend. This
Hold
is
on, Jess. Before you move on, we got a fan from Benedictine in the comment.
Mr. Scroggins Jr. His
I
son,
want I want him to come front and center, and I want him to tell us what happened to Benedictine. What's up, Gio? I want him to tell us tonight what went wrong with Benedictine. We just can't let him pass like that, G. He got to
yeah,
tell us what happened with Benedictine.
we're gonna get to it, but what I was gonna say is his son is has committed to the University of Miami. He's one of Benedictine's best players.
Okay, congratulations. All right.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Jeremy, Douglas County was not a joke. I expect to see Douglas County go extremely far. In they're class 6A, right?
Hold on, I'll tell you. I think so.
I think they are. That's gonna be a real interesting playoff up there in 6A. Let's see. What's going on, Zoe?
Yeah, cause they beat somebody 42-7. I can't remember who it was, but they beat We'll get to it though.
Was it Shady Pines?
It sounded like a retirement community, so
Yeah,
whoever
it
it was,
was.
they beat. But we'll get to it. We'll get to it.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Nick says Dublin and Swainsboro was boring. I know Toombs County was out. Mr. Fletch is from Toombs County, and they were off last week. So did you go over there to look at it? I did expect Swainsboro to put up a bigger fight than they did, but perhaps Dublin is just that good this year. We don't know. Let's see. How you doing, Mr. Howard? Perry Panthers checking in.
Okay, Perry. All right.
Perry said he saw you Friday, yo. Mr. Mumford says their boys put on the show Friday. If though the refs took 3 touchdowns from us with penalties. He said he got the highlight reel made from Friday. Y'all need to see. Well, make sure you send it on over to us. We'll be sure to look at it. Lord. Let me see. How you doing, Mr. How you doing, Mr. Jones? Welcome. We did a little something, Mr. Mumford. Peach kind of put on the show. We still got some work to do, but yeah, we did pretty good. What's going on, Gio? How you doing, Mr. Robert? Herbert said they lost point blank. Ain't nothing else to say. They lost.
All right, Herb. We'll take that.
Yeah, and then Raymond Gap. I had never heard of them, but when I looked them up, they're number 13 in the state and number 56 nationally. So
Yeah, I ain't heard too much about them. Raymond Gap.
never.
Well, at least
Uh,
he showed up to acknowledge the fact that they lost.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
See,
and
if y'all wanna know why I'm quiet, I'm just waiting. I'm trolling the comments.
I know you wait, sis. He gonna
But
come.
you
He gonna
but,
start.
but you know something, Kira. You said the right thing. He acknowledged it. I'm still waiting on somebody last name Little. I ain't heard from him. Where
That's
where
who he
where
was.
where, where you at, man? Where
He
you at,
taking them
Little?
out. He
Huh?
taking them out.
That's a
Oh, he's
slumber,
still
ain't it?
taking them out.
He done turned into Rip Van Winkle or something.
Yeah, we need to go check on that man. You mean to tell me that hammer got broke that bad? He ain't woke up yet.
We gotta do a welfare check.
Come on, Little. Where you at, man?
Yeah. Cedric Rollins says, I hope them Bulldogs ready for Burke County again since they lost to North Augusta. Which Bulldogs you talking about, Mr. Rollins? We got a lot of them.
He ain't talking about us.
Nah, he ain't talking about you. Hey J-Bo, how you doing? Brian says they're at the top of Georgia. Yeah, they are. Jeremy said they got dominated on both sides of the ball, including special teams. What I will say is when y'all talking about people showing up and admitting that they lost and all this stuff, shout out to Zoe. Because in past seasons, you find them on the back of a milk cart. But
Oh
Zoe
yeah, I
showed
agree
up.
with you. Yeah,
So
Zoe, big shout out to Zoe for showing up. You right, Jay. You
big
right.
ups to you, twin.
Yeah.
And you can let us know. Well, I think y'all said what happened with Americus and Chris County. Y'all need a kicker. But yeah. Herbert said they got Benedictine has Buford Friday. That's kind of brutal.
Wait a minute, repeat that, Jess.
Benedictine and Buford play on Friday.
So you mean tell me Benedictine about to go 0-2?
They're bothering people for no reason already. Bit
Just
early.
bothering folks. Just like,
Maybe.
Ain't no maybes about that, baby.
Well, here, look. What happened with Cedar Grove last year? What they say? Iron sharpens iron.
Well, iron
yeah,
also cut wood.
yeah, that too. Yeah.
Okay, so just
Buford lost that opening game. Let me see.
Of course, they lost against the best team in the state.
yeah, they lost to Milton, 13-10.
Oh, that's a close loss. That hey, I went jump down on Buford for that. They only lost by 3.
But did you see their score? I mean, it was a scrimmage game, but either Hughes is that good or Buford, is not as great as they were in the past. So I mean, but
It's a
again,
possibility.
it was just a scrimmage, but Hughes looked really, really good. Chris Darisaw, welcome. He said that Dwayne Little is in a coma.
Somebody better send the sick wagon over there. Got to find Dwayne Little. I mean, cause he been missing too long. You know what I'm saying? Come on, Dwayne, do better, man.
Come talk to
And,
us, friend.
and shout out to Chris for checking in, representing Dublin. We're looking forward to renewing our friendly rivalry. That's the only team we've ever gotten into it with, and we like them.
Oh wow. Y'all go hard too. Jerry Rich has a question for the panel. He says, "Can Irwin take down Worth County?" They heard they had a quarterback that passed for 2,700 yards last year. Y'all got any opinions on that?
On Worth County?
Worth County, I think Worth County and Irwin County play this week, if I'm not mistaken. Mr. Rich, let me know. Can Irwin take them down?
Nah.
You don't think so? You don't think
Nah.
so?
Why?
Not this year.
Let me ask you a question. It depends. How is your defense? And how is your offense? That's my question. Because I don't know. I don't know. I think, of course, they have a prolific offense, but the defense, I kind of question. They gave up 53 points. It was
Now, now
41.
the last time I heard Worth County name used to strike fear in folk hard was back when they had Robert Toomer and all them. You understand what I'm saying? So,
Mhm.
is you saying Worth County stat like that?
That's
They're
what the word on the street is, Dro, and I got my
yeah,
eye on them because they are new Fitzgerald.
yeah,
Oh,
they think they're flying under the radar, but they really aren't.
They
To
are
me,
not.
to me, to me, it's gonna come down to Irwin County's offense and Worth County's defense. That's just my opinion. Uh Brian said Burke is talking about Thompson. Y'all probably beat Thompson. They lost a step or two. Daniel James says Raven Gap is loaded. I would not Benedictine too much about that. How you doing, Marquise? Welcome, nephew. Um, how you doing, Miss Finley? Thompson Bulldogs. They lost to Evans and they play North Augusta this week. Okay, so they don't play Burke County. Okay. So Thompson lost to Evans. I would not have expected that. What happened? Y'all let me know in the comments.
is Raven Gap ranked? Are they ranked in the I can't find them.
They don't play in the GHSA.
Raven Gap plays in North Carolina.
Oh, okay. No wonder why I couldn't find them. Well,
I mean, they in Georgia, but they play in North Carolina, right? Is that what it is?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
they're in Raven County, but they're close enough to the border that they play in North Carolina's league.
okay, then that's
And
what. That's what.
Yeah,
mhm.
they're like a boarding school, so they play well. But they doing their own thing.
They're
Dwayne Little in the building.
huh?
Dwayne Little is in the building.
Oh, Mr. Little, welcome, welcome, welcome. There's some folks been looking for you, Mr. Little. How you doing?
And that
Mainly
joker,
me.
that joker right there.
Nice
Boy.
to see you woke up. I hope you're well rested.
You ain't lying, man. Welcome back, Dwayne, to the land of the living. Where you been, man? Where you been at?
Trying to repair that hammer. Now, Mr. Little, I forgot. Last week you said that the score was gonna be 35-12. If I'm not mistaken, that's what you said. However, you were wrong about who was gonna have the 35 and who was gonna have the 12. And I tried to tell you, but you just wanted to be out there with your chest all pumped up and stuff. And now look at you, gotta eat crow. Yes, I see you down there in the comments. Go on and take this dish, and I got it warmed up for you. You need a little bread? Just let me know, and I'm gonna be
Okay.
nice because today is Monday. But if I had caught you on Friday,
Yeah, she's gonna light you up. Let's see. Mr. Wilson, welcome. He says we're getting tuned up for region play. We're not worried. Um, let's see. Brian says Buford could possibly go 0-2. How you doing, King Cornelius? Perry in the building.
Y'all
That
And
is
think
true, though.
y'all
That
think
is true.
Benedictine can beat Buford?
Buford lacks a passing game, dude.
Hey,
That's
y'all
their
stop,
problem.
man. Y'all stop, man. Hey,
Oh,
y'all
so
stop.
they're one dimensional.
Stop, man. Stop. Stop. You know what I'm saying? I said it,
Now,
I
at the
said
end
it
of the
at
day,
the beginning of
at
the
the end of the day,
season.
Buford gonna be too deep for him though. At the end
Yeah,
of the
I
day,
said at the beginning of the season that Benedictine had a shot. But if you'd have went back and looked the way they played Raven Gap, and I know who Raven Gap is, but that don't mean nothing. Like I said, it's one thing to play an outmatched opponent and be able to compete, but when you can't compete with an outmatched opponent, how you expect to even stand fair to beat a team like Buford? If you lose by a touchdown or something, I could say, okay, they might got a shot at Buford. But to go up there and have their butts handed to them like that, or for them to come down there, whichever way it went, they're not ready for no Buford.
well, maybe it'll kind of toughen them up a little bit. Um, Daniel James said Milton and maybe Langston Hughes are the only teams in the state that can play with Raven Gap. Yeah, I heard there were a baby IMG. So there's that. How you doing, Mr. Robert? Joey says Irwin will take down Worth County. Let me see who else. What's going on? Brian Jones, welcome, welcome, welcome. Marquis said he's still sick from Friday's loss to Evans. I would be sick if I were you too. I'm not gonna even lie, darling. I'd be surprised too. You are right, my Mr. Matt. Welcome. He said Seminole County had a big win on Friday. They sure did. They upset Schley County.
Man, that was major right there.
Yeah, that's pretty big. That's pretty big.
Mr. Watkins, we'll get into our predictions a little bit later on. Who do we have on Friday night? Perry versus Peach County. That would be really a question that you'd have to ask Mike and Shakir, because you already know what we're gonna say, sir.
I got you on Wednesday.
Yeah, we'll talk about it on Wednesday.
Hey, Jess,
Yes.
do we have any Bainbridge folks in the comments?
I don't see my buddy Mr. William, Mr. D, or Mr. Ricky. I haven't seen him yet.
Coffee beat the colors out them uniforms. I mean, coffee went playing. They poured hot coffee all over Bainbridge. What? I mean, man, I wasn't expecting that. You know what I'm saying? They pulled the face mask off and everything. They had them playing an old football here from back in the 30s. You know what I'm saying? They beat them ball. They beat Bainbridge so bad. I like, golly. That's a fireable offense how bad Bainbridge got beat.
59-6. That's tough.
Why Coffee did Bainbridge like that?
Well, kind of like he really turned down free stuff when it bent over.
I'm saying they dug their cleats all into the spinal tissue and everything. they walked off with flesh. I'm talking about that's emasculation, man. I mean, how you get beat that bad? Coffee still scoring a touchdown now while we doing the podcast.
You so.
I mean, God. I mean, come on, man.
Yep. Let's see. Burke County has Cross Creek this week. That's another win. Mr. Rollins, is Cross Creek, are they kind of like preparing? Who's in your region? Let us know. Because I mean, y'all gonna have a tough. I know y'all came from quad A down to double A, but the teams in double A are kind of tough. So, I hope y'all playing some folks to kind of gear you up for who you're gonna play.
Man, hold on. We talking about Cross Creek right now.
Hey, if you talking about Cross Creek, the Razorbacks, right? Is that who we talking about?
I don't know.
Yeah. Come on, man. Stop. For real.
Who talking about Cross Creek, right? Who it is?
He just said who they were playing this week. That's all. And I told him, I just asked the question. Is that really preparing y'all for, I don't know. I just asked a question.
No, it's not. Yeah. It's preparing them for an organized practice. That's what it is.
Okay.
Turtle.
Yeah.
You can put Cross Creek and Glasscock County in the same sentence. Come on now.
The Atom Smashers.
Cross.
Let's see. Brian says it sounds good.
Okay. Hold on now. I was left out there hanging talking about Bainbridge now. You know what I'm saying? That made our region look weak. I'm talking about Coffee walked all over Bainbridge.
Let me see.
The Bainbridge fans in.
Chris said Bainbridge ain't coming. Y'all can tag D.
What's up, Pace? Why y'all did them boy like that, Pace?
They say D was big mad Friday night, want to fight and everything.
Shoot on Bainbridge.
I mean, I sympathize with him.
Did y'all see that score?
I did.
What was the final score?
59 to 6.
50-something to 3, wasn't it?
59 to 6.
That 6, 2 field goals or a missed extra point.
Yeah, I think that's what I saw. 59 to 6. Y'all let me know. Let me know. And while you doing that, let me read what Mr. Sneak said about Irwin. He said Irwin will play smash mouth ball control football. That offense is not putting up those big numbers on us. Worth is not a team you want to get in a shootout with. Their defense is suspect. Irwin's run defense is stout, but they have some growing up to do in the secondary. I think Irwin's defensive front will cause some issues in the backfield. So he's kind of like what I was saying. It's going to come down to, you know, who steps up, Irwin's offense or what kind of defense. That's what it sounds like to me.
Well, people in the know seem to think that we're kind of got something for Earl, kind of. So we're gonna see.
It's gonna be a good game. Let's see. Let me go back up. How you doing, Mr. Howard? What's going on, Tracy Fudge? Macon County is in the building. How you doing, Tank Hill? Welcome. Herb says that Benedictine is getting battle tested. There are no excuses. Look at their region. They need to work, which is true. Benedictine, Ware, Perry, Warner Robins, and Wayne County.
Yeah, that's a black and blue region. I agree with that. Now you come out of that region as a region champ or number two. I forgot how they're gonna seed them this year, but
it's regular. It's how they do it 1 through 4.
Okay, well that is a tough region. I agree with that.
Mr. James says Thirsty said it. Buford is a single wing team. They just don't know it yet. If Buford can't throw the ball, Benedictine can pull off the upset.
Is the game at Buford?
Of course, you know they don't go nowhere.
0-2 then.
Paul said that's a long way too. Savannah from Savannah to Buford. Ooh.
They ain't about to let the cadet come up to Buford and win that game. I smell a lot of home cooking.
Safe travels to you guys too. Paul Wilson says Rabin Gap is 300 plus across the O line. My boy said his son said they couldn't even see in the backfield.
Hey.
Oh babies. Oh, poor babies. Oscar said, Oscar said he's surprised in the Manchester loss to Harris County.
Man, there's plenty of upsets over the weekend that happened that a lot of us are surprised at.
But I mean, wasn't Harris kind of a pretty good team last season?
They were.
Don't get it twisted. Harris County they got lucky.
Lucky?
What you mean by lucky? You're gonna have to expound on it. Why you say
that? That was their best season in all their years of existence last year. Go back and look at their track record. Yes, they went 11-2 last year in 5A ball, but trust me, they wasn't an 11-2 team. They just had a weak schedule and they got lucky and pulled the upset over Sandy Creek last year. Hell, Troop beat them last year.
Okay, but
then when you get down into their region, from last year, they had Northside out of Columbus, Northgate, Drew, McIntosh. Got in the playoffs, played Ola Statesboro, and got handed the L when they ran up against a real team in Jefferson. Harris County was a fluke last year. They got lucky.
So you don't think that maybe they had a little more depth than Manchester, the reason why they could get that win?
Mm-hmm.
Anytime you got a larger school playing a small school, that's going to be an issue. But at the same time, I just think they got lucky on that one. Manchester should have pulled that one out. But we're going to get into that here in a little bit.
Okay, let me read this real quick. How you doing, Mr. Mobley? Welcome to the podcast. He said coffee is tired of people underestimating them. Mr. Scroggins, congratulations to third. He said his son had 2 sacks, 12 tackles, and 2 tackles for losses. Make sure you submit his I don't know if it's too late, but submit his stats for as a player of the week nominee.
It's not too late yet.
Congratulations, Herb. Congratulations, man.
Yeah, congratulations.
Send it to Sports Talk Friday Night Lights at gmail.com.
Sports Talk Friday Night Lights at gmail.com. Y'all got that? Sports Talk Friday Night Lights at gmail.com.
Hey,
welcome.
Jess.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm trying to figure out who is underestimating coffee.
Oh, well, Cedro, this summer,
Uh-huh.
um, Yo and Thirsty have been really telling these boys in coffee, listen, you gonna be third in the region. You not gonna win it all. Y'all did great. Y'all in 5A. And look at their region. They've got Thomas County Central, Lee County, Coffee County, and Hoco. And then you got veterans and yeah, they don't count. But what they were saying, all summer, Yo and Mike been telling them y'all not who y'all were last year. And so that's why he's saying that people are underestimating coffee.
Oh,
Hold on, hold
okay.
on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, Joe. Hold on, Joe. Hold on, Joe. Hold on.
Yeah, go ahead.
So you beat up on a down Bainbridge team, and you got your chest poked out saying we was underestimating y'all. Okay, I still stand on what I said. You're still third or fourth in the region. Like what? Again, that's nothing against Coffee County. Coffee County is playing in the toughest region, in one of the toughest region in Georgia high school football. Being the third or fourth best team in that region don't mean nothing. Do that mean you won't win a championship? No, we didn't say that. Check our receipts. But I stand on what I said. And I don't know if that's who he's talking about in general, but we ain't sleeping on Coffee by saying you're gonna be third or fourth in this region. I still don't think you gotta contend with the likes of Lee, Thomas County Central, and Hoco. Come on, man. That's all, Drew. I was just saying because Jess, said that that's what that was about. So I want to
That's
address
what
that.
that's what they were saying.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Beating up on a down Bainbridge with a new coach, bringing in a new system, players not up to par, players don't graduated and stuff. That don't mean that you that gas now.
All right then.
There
Okay.
it is. I was just telling you where they were coming from. I ain't say I agreed or disagreed. So there's that. Um, what's going on, Mr. Joyner? Let's see. Uh, yo, check your text messages. Um, let me go. We got a visitor in a little bit, guys. So y'all hold on. Oscar said he's also surprised that Thompson lost. I think everybody is. Malik Mobley says they scored on the backups. I'm assuming you're saying that Bainbridge scored on the coffee backups. Is that right or wrong? Let me know.
My Lord.
And with that comes this question. You beat them 59-6. So my question is, Coffee fans, how early did you take your starters out? Did you play your starters for the first 3 quarters, or how did that work out? Just let me know. I'm interested. Where is that Coffee this week? That's gonna be a good game.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good one. Yeah.
CJ Lane said Cook Corners 45-13. Welcome, Mr. Lane. He said 45-13 over Berrien, and they traveled to Bainbridge this Friday. I looked at Cook County schedule and it's still a brutal schedule. And I was like, po babies, if they can get through this. But I think y'all can go 2-0. Y'all could very well go 2-0. Hey, Mr. Dunbar, Burke County in the building. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, Macon County versus Southwest it came down to and well, not to the wire, but it was a good game. I saw part of it. Shout out to the Macon County Bulldogs. Brian Bell says Benedictine is a team to talk about now, but it's crazy that back in my day, that was just organized practice. King Hustle, athletic training. Welcome, King Hustle. He said nothing is lucky. You gotta play ball.
Shit, you lucky if your name is Harris County.
See, there you go. There you go. Talking about the other folk team, and
Uh,
you was sitting quiet and mute and
Dro, Dro, you woke me up. Dro, you woke me up. I went and got me a
working hard behind the scene. I've been hearing you
Dro. Dro, I went and
the
got me a
whole
dr-
time. And
I went and got
here
me
you
a
go,
drink.
here you go
Went and
talking
got
about
me a
other folk
drink. I got
teams.
some more brown in my
I
cup. I'm
understand
good
that, but
now.
here you go talking about other folk teams and stuff. But
Go
but
look
but
at Harris County.
but you been kind of silent ever since. You know you almost
I've been
got
silent
the
when.
same thing
I've been
come
silent when.
put on Bainbridge. Now but you got the audacity. You got the
You're
unmitigated
right.
gall to try to call another team lucky. I'm surprised at you right now.
What?
Matter
What?
of fact, don't even call another team. Let Yo do it tonight, not you. No,
Nope,
not
I'm
you.
doing it.
Let Yo do it.
I
You know what
got
I'm saying?
I
Not
got
you.
I got a handful of rings. I can do this.
Woo! What happened to the you only funky as your last cut? Oh well. Okay, so all right, guys, we're gonna stop right here. Our buddy is back to talk about what happened over the weekend. How you doing, Mr. Wizard?
Hey,
What's up, man? What up?
how y'all doing?
Yeah, what's happening, man?
Huh?
Why your voice sound like that? Why your voice done got deep on me? What's happening? I heard you were looking for me last week. What's up? I'm here. What, huh? Hello?
Oh. It's the Mexican fella?
Yep, that's the Mexican fella.
He's back.
Man, you need to go see a voiceologist or something. You had me fooled for a minute. I thought you was somebody else for a minute. Go ahead with your take, man. Go ahead. I ain't gonna mess with you. Go ahead.
I miss that Mexican fella.
I miss you too, but come on with it. Come on. Get it out. Yeah, what you need some secrets? You need some throat lozenges?
Yeah, cause Wizard, let me tell you something. That get them out of here don't just apply to the podcast. to the what panel? I mean, to the people that come on the panel, it kind of applies to you too. So, if I was you, I'd put a little pep in your step.
Oh, it applies to me too.
Oh,
yeah. You know what? I got a surprise for y'all next week. And y'all gonna enjoy her. I'm gonna leave it
see, you can't keep a secret like a surprise. Just
yeah, man, see now.
you told us what it was. Let's go.
Get on with your segment now. I've been graceful enough. Come on with it now. Come on.
Okay. Private went 5-5 overall. Fellowship Christian. We gotta have a conversation. You should have beat Bowden. Trinity Christian. How did you lose to Ola? And Aquinas. What's really going on up there? Have we seen that dude lately from Aquinas that be on here?
Mr. Bird. He's been here. I haven't seen him tonight, but he's been here. He'll probably show in. I remember him talking about it. He just said it was a really tough game.
Okay, we're gonna leave it at that. So 5-5 overall in private for the week.
Okay, before we go on, Mr. Wizard, can we explain that those scores within the brackets are the actual scores, and the scores outside the brackets are what the Wizard predicted?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Let's go.
Are you being my spokesperson too? I like you. You know what? I might have to steal you from Coach Crow.
Sir, you just got married. I told you I don't get down like that.
Oh, okay. Now with the poly life, huh?
No. I don't do that. I'm a good
Okay.
girl.
Okay. Moving on. D2. Again, Bowden, Fellowship Christian. Okay. Sly. What's really happening down in Sly County right now? Ain't no way in the world that they should have lost to Seminole County.
I have to agree with you on that one.
And I think Telfair fell asleep against Lamar County.
No. Yo, where you at? We told you. Well, that yo told you, and Mr. Welch. Matter of fact, Mr. Welch, where are you?
You had no business taking Tim Fair over Lamar, Mister with the potion. That's all that is, potion.
Yeah,
It was probably the post. It could be. It could have been.
Lamar County got a good program over there.
Okay. Well, 7-3 in D2 overall for the week. I'm happy with it. D1. Everybody in D1 Be Happy Tunes was off, but they coming in this week to bust some heads, and I'm looking forward to it. You got Swainsboro getting almost doubled up by doubling. What? No way.
Well, take consolation in that you at least got Swainsboro score right.
Yeah, I got Swainsboro score right. Where we at?
Fitzgerald.
Elbert County. What's going on? What's going on with Elbert County this year? No reason they should have lost to Hart County. I don't care what y'all say and how y'all spin it. They should not have lost to Hart County.
I don't know about that. Hart County they're not a bottom of the barrel type of football program. Not to me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because they have some history now. So
Okay.
I mean, you can't just really write them out like that.
So do you think I need to buy me a new Magic 8 ball?
I don't know about all that because I don't do the whole magic and Ouijas and all that stuff. That's up your alley. But I'm just saying I wouldn't discount Hart County. Just cast them off like they like say a Glasscock County or something like that.
Okay. All right. 2A. How do I put this nicely? Thompson. What's really happening? You lost to Evans? 28-35? Really? What's going on in Thompson? Y'all miss Curry, don't you?
Why you bringing him up? That what, 2 years ago?
2 years ago.
Come on, man. You gotta do better than that.
That's what they still talk about. That's what
No, see, you about to get ran. You was down on. I'm about to ask Thirsty to take over doing the rest of this segment. Now, how you gonna bring up something from 2 years ago? Come on, man.
This is all you heard last year. Oh, we got some kids better than
man,
now where they at?
That man been moved on, man. Come on, man. Come on.
I bet your favorite school up there beat Thompson this year.
Lucy Laney.
And I heard we got an invitation to the homecoming.
Y'all trying to raise my blood pressure now.
Y'all go by yourself.
Right.
I see what y'all doing.
2A with 7-1 overall on the week. 3A. Jefferson, that was an expected loss to Maris. LaGrange, that one there, it was an eye-opener for you guys. I'm going to put it like that. LaGrange losing to Doug is an eye-opener for LaGrange. Get back to the drawing board, figure out what's going on.
Did you know that LaGrange had lost 15 starters before you made the prediction?
Nah, my Magic 8 ball didn't know that.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
But Calhoun losing to Creekview? No, that should not have happened. Bainbridge, why are you down there bothering them folks?
They came in. They came to their trap and took over their trap.
Why are you bothering them folks? Period. But
Coffee came in.
Okay. Again, why they bothering coffee? No business. They knew that. Lumpkin County. How y'all lose to Cherokee Bluff?
I don't know that either.
Yeah. Cedar Grove losing to Doug on Douglas County? Expected. I just thought Cedar Grove was going to put on a better performance than 7 points in the fourth quarter. Myself. And Troop handled business. So overall in 3A,
Now,
5 and 4.
we just not gonna move on. Stop it. Reverse. Now you just asked Bainbridge why they were bothering Coffee. Well, why you ain't asked Cedar Grove why they were bothering Douglas County? I'm confused.
Because I thought Cedar Grove would put on a better performance against
I
Douglas
understand
County
all
than
that,
what I had Bainbridge predict.
But you just said why is Bainbridge bothering Coffee, but you didn't ask why Cedar Grove was bothering Douglas County. Now, I got an issue with that.
Okay, and
you seem to be a little biased. Am I right or wrong?
Biased about towards who?
What did you say? I couldn't understand that.
Bias. You said bias. I'm not biased. Come on now. I'm not biased. Biased towards who?
Well, why you didn't ask whether or not why Cedar Grove was bothering Douglas County? Why you didn't ask that?
I'm gonna let you ask that question.
No, you ask it. You ask it.
Man, I'm not finna sit up here and argue.
You still miss the Mexican feller?
Yeah, I do. That's why I like him. He be ready to hit on blood pressure.
Man, he gonna ask Bainbridge why they bothering Coffee, but he didn't ask Cedar Grove why they bothered Douglas County. That man just a bias all out though, man. Come on, man. I ran my blood pressure up a little bit.
All right, Benedictine over losing the Raven Gap. It is what it is. Stockbridge. Y'all supposed to have the best. You know what? Y'all need to get on the phone and call Chris County so you can understand what to expect when you steal coaches.
See how you just took a shot. You see how you just took a shot at Stockbridge and Chris County. You didn't say nothing. You didn't say nothing about Cedar Grove. I wonder why. I ain't gonna let off you.
Can I get through my segment?
No.
Can I get through this?
Not until you ask why Cedar Grove went bothering Douglas County. I want you to ask that question.
Okay. Cedar Grove. Why did you go bother Corky Kale?
No, Douglas County. Say it right.
Corky Kale.
Come on, Pooh. Say it right, baby.
That's the best I got for you. I'm trying to get through my segment. EP gonna cut me off soon. He already don't like me.
He just a bias and all that though.
But Stockbridge losing to Dutchtown. Stockbridge, you might lose to Jones County too. So overall in 4A went 7-2. The Creekside wrong game did not get completed due to weather, and there are no plans to make that game up, from what I understand. Now I'm not gonna talk about Warner
real
Robins.
quick, Mr. Wizard, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but the Creekside Rome game was not due to weather. There was a tragedy that happened up there in Rome, so we're praying for Rome.
Transportation. All right. But I'm not gonna get on Warner Robins losing to Lee County. That was expected.
The man got a cold heart. He just heard the man say that was a tragedy and wrong. He just gonna move on talking about something else. Thursday take over this said, man. He done ran. He got to go.
9-0 and 5A got everything good to go.
This man got it. This wizard thing got to go because he done ran behind. He done made it, man.
And 6A. As predicted, Buford lost to Milton. Grayson, no reason losing to Collins Hill. What happened on that one? And Newton, really? To Eastside?
Yeah, Mr. Shields, I asked you a question earlier. I've been looking. I hadn't found a comment from you yet, friend. Let me know what happened.
Why y'all act like? Well, I ain't gonna say y'all. East Side is not a pushover, are they? I remember when they used to make the playoffs and stuff like that.
You remember when LaGrange used to make the playoffs too?
But I'm saying, if I'm thinking correctly, don't they dress up like the Philadelphia Eagles or something?
Yeah, they're green and white.
Yeah.
So here's the thing, though. Newton County is supposed to contend for the 6A title this year. When the last time you heard about Eastside making any noise in anything?
Okay, you got a point there, but
it was a huge upset because they were expecting big things, and they were not expecting Eastside to beat Newton. And I mean, the rivalry goes so deep. I think the principal of Eastside and the principal of Newton County are married to each other.
Oh boy, I can imagine how tense it was in that house right now.
I knew
it. I ain't speaking to you. You know what I'm saying? It probably tense over now. But that ain't none of my business. I'm gonna get up out of there.
All right. So here go my weekly results: 53 and 21 on the week. Do believe I will improve week by week. I will not be losing 21 games again. So for the pick'ems, I went 6 and 4 to Facebook user Lobo. Congratulations on winning the pick'ems this week.
Congratulations, Lobo.
All right, Lobo.
Congrats.
So here are the results of the pick'ems. And for those that did not see, this is the leaderboard. Currently, Lobo is in first place with 8, followed by Jimmy Singleton.
They're tied.
Mm-hmm. Well, actually, Lobo was in first because he had the tiebreaker.
He won the
tiebreaker on points. Yeah.
Where Lobo come from?
Huh?
Where he come from?
I don't know.
We don't know, but we thank you for listening and predicting. Thank you.
Hey, Wilson, I got a question for you.
What's up?
Did you graduate from Cedar Grove?
No.
Oh, okay then. You could. You might be all right then.
He went to school with Harry Potter, Daddy. I think that was.
Yeah. I went to school with Harry Potter, Daddy.
Went where?
I went to school with Harry Potter's daddy, Ball Potter.
So Mr. Wizard, I have a question.
Yes. Before the EP kicks me off. What's up?
Okay, yeah, okay. I see this leaderboard, but it's missing something.
Familiar name.
Yeah.
You know what? No, it's actually 2 things missing off of it. Okay. Last year's champion is missing.
Yeah.
And this fella.
He's rude, be interrupting people all the time. What?
I can't think of his name right now, but I know his voice. I know he on y'all panel.
Okay, I was just asking. Okay, well, we don't want you to get kicked off. I want you to.
I want to ask him a question.
What's up, EP?
I want you and Coach Crow to interview with me. Y'all, you can do that with me? You and Coach interview with me?
Yeah, just let me know when. I'll try not to be sipping on my scissor when I do the interview. But
I can't put my finger on it, but you sure sound like somebody I know. I just can't put my finger on it.
I tell you one thing.
The more you talk, you sound just like somebody I know. I'm gonna think about this.
Well, a lot of people have told me that I have one of those common voices, you know.
The person I'm thinking about, I ain't gonna give away no hints or nothing, but you sure sound like somebody I know. I think you better get on out of here before I figure it out.
Thank you, Wilson. Okay. We appreciate you. But EP,
I'll see y'all Wednesday.
Bye.
Yes,
see you Wednesday.
Good night.
EP, next time, if you should happen to run up on Coach Crow, tell him don't say nothing to me.
Okay, I got you.
Thank you.
Oh boy, I know what that sounds like. When a woman say that, it be for that man to just keep on looking the other way. Don't say
Mm,
nothing. Don't make eye
nah, don't
contact.
say nothing. Then
Don't do
ghosted
this.
me for a whole year. I get tired of that.
Well, I remember I told you the last time anybody had communication from I heard that he caught a skillet upside the head because he professed his love for you, something like that. He
Mhm.
caught a cast iron skillet upside his dome. That's what
That's
the
what it was.
rumor
Yeah.
in the
So
street was. Yeah.
yeah. So it taught me a lesson too. That's why Mr. Wilson, I can't do nothing for you.
This is getting messy.
Ricky Rich ain't gonna do nothing to me. All right.
Cody,
Let me
Yeah,
let me
you
let
better
me
leave that wizard alone.
Cody Taylor,
tell him to
he
leave me
might know the
alone.
Cody Taylor might know Coach Crow. He said that's an African County pirate. He might know
Mhm,
something.
he is.
Yeah, he
Y'all
loved Apple County now. Matter of fact, I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see if we can find that guy.
Let
Ain't
me
nobody heard from him.
yeah, nah, leave him where he is. Leave him where he is. Okay, I'm gonna go back. I'm not gonna read all these comments, but I'm just gonna catch a couple of them while we were talking. I want to say let's see. Mr. Murray, welcome. He said he sent us a player of the week candidate. We'll be sure to look at it. Mr. Murray, and welcome. Oh yeah, Mr. Murray, we got a question for you too. How Bacon County looking? Um, Maurice Parks, welcome. He said he went to his first game in Georgia this weekend. It was the Milton Buford game, and I must say, what must you say, Mr. Parks?
Oh,
No.
oh, he called the best. Oh, he called some of the best of Georgia football this weekend in the rain. Please let
Welcome.
us know how. Please let us know how that experience was.
Yeah. So Malik says coffee is an overall better unit. The culture and team play speaks volumes to their success. Okay. He said, and he said that's what y'all said last year about coffee. Well, prove them wrong again. They don't mind eating crow.
Well, that's a lie. Because I was
Now,
saying
I was
coffee
about to
was on the
say,
food for last year, so
Oh
that's
yeah,
a
we
they
weren't
were.
talking
lie.
about. Yeah, we weren't talking bad about coffee last year.
Yeah, they were big on coffee last year. They were real big on coffee. One thing about these guys, they're not gonna sugarcoat. They're gonna tell you what they think. Um, let's see. Yeah, Mr. Rollins, welcome. He said Benedictine's not gonna lay down. We already know when they get into region play, they're gonna be tough to deal with.
You ain't
Um,
got to lay down when you get your knocked down.
and there's that. What did your eyes see at the Milton Buford game, Mr. Parks? Let us know. Paris said Hart County isn't a pushover. How you doing, Mr. Hollis? Welcome. He said that Coffee County was on demon time. And let me see. Yeah, Mr. Rollins, that's exactly why I said we were invited to Laney's homecoming. I wish I might.
Oh, we ain't going to that.
Lucy Laney.
No. What? Go ahead and say it, yo. No.
No. I value my life.
Ooh, shots fired. I
No,
meant to
no,
go.
no, no. Shots ain't fired on it. They game got shut down this weekend because of gunfire.
Yeah, I'm not talking about that. I had moved on
Oh,
from me.
oh,
I'm I'm,
okay. Where you
I'm
at?
looking. I'm looking at a couple of things. No, yeah, Rico said Douglas was on Demon Time, and Daniel has a question: is Doug better than we thought they were? I always thought they were going to be good.
All right. Just to make sure, which Doug are we talking about? Douglas, Frederick Douglass, or Douglas County?
Both of them. Oh, it ain't Friday. Yeah, both of them.
All right. When it comes to Doug, Frederick Douglass themselves, Frederick Douglass has some key players in place right now. They got a D1 receiver and they got a D1 lineman. I forget if it's offensive defense side, but they are straight. Um, all I'm gonna say is this: watch them for yourself and make your own assessment. Because if I say anything, I'm gonna sound biased. But watch them for yourself.
Yeah, because they're going to beat you this year.
No, they're not. No, they're not. I
All right.
guarantee you that. And that's my receipt. Mark this spot, mark this time, date, and the time in the podcast. Doug would not beat City Grove.
Okay, it sound like a debate during that week. We're gonna have a Doug debate and a Cedar Grove debate. I like those. Y'all hadn't done that in a while.
Don't be a
Let's
turtle thirsty.
so
Never. Never.
welcome, Miss Parks. How are you? Welcome to our show. What's up, sis? How you doing, Marika? She wanted to know who that was from Cedar Grove. How you doing, Eddie Gary? He said he agreed with Dro. With regard to it's probably with regard to Cedar Grove. Daniel James, pow, 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 shots fired. He said we ain't steal that man. He left that sinking ship over there on River Road.
All right, obviously, Mr. James, you ain't been. Hold on. Did I speak on this on the podcast over the summer on what went down?
No, you didn't.
Let me
Okay,
thank
and I'm
Daniel
not gonna
James
speak on.
for that
No,
comment. Yo,
no. This is what I'm gonna say. Daniel James. There were stipulations to from my from my investigation. There were or shall I say, there were stipulations for Coach Bama to get the job at City Road. Coach Bama did not agree to those stipulations. So therefore he decided to seek employment elsewhere. All right, I'm not gonna put the man business out there. I'm not gonna put out there what was done or what was laid out on the table for him, but there were stipulations for him to get the job at City Road that he did not agree to. So therefore he sought employment elsewhere. And I'm gonna leave it at that.
Okay. You
but
want to
is
say
it a
something, bro?
sinking ship? Answer that part of the question. Is it a sinking ship?
Go back and watch the interview from last week.
Bro,
He's
that
not
ship don't
answering
sink, bro. That ship don't sink. I'm talking about
it,
SANK don't sink. You know what I'm saying?
it don't sink. Yo,
You know, already sank. It ain't sinking. That ship don't sink.
Okay, so Joe's not gonna go back and listen to it, but basically, he did a very good interview. He seems like a really cool coach. But what he did say is that they're very young. I think they got like 30 plus sophomores, but give him 2 or 3 years and you'll see a marked difference. They don't.
Uh,
They've got field players in the
okay.
league.
I'm gonna interrupt you because I love to do it. I'm just gonna let you know. Okay.
Uh-huh.
I don't care nothing about what you got walking in your hallways if they ain't Joe's.
Uh-huh.
You know what I
Okay.
mean? You can have all the X's and O's you want, but if you ain't got them Jimmys
Yep.
and Joes, they don't mean nothing. And from
And
what we know
and
about the
mhm.
Grove, Big Grove, we built different and everything else y'all was using, them Jimmys
Uh-huh.
and Joes did not come out of Ellenwood. So ain't nothing but the chicken coming home to roost. Ain't nothing but you getting paid back. Them kids just went back, they respect the schools after coaching left. And it is what it is. That ship don't sink.
So you saying we have folks that was supposed to be playing at Langston that finally went back to Langston, folks we
Yeah. They
supposed to have
finally went
playing
back to
at Newton that
Langston,
finally went back to
Newman.
Newton.
Yeah. That's all that was. That's
That's
all
what you're
that
saying.
was.
Okay.
That's all it was.
Oh
And like
what
I said, first off, let me just let all of y'all listening know I love Mike. That's my brother. You know what I'm saying? Me and that man, when we started this podcast, we became brothers. Like we were birthed from the same mother. But he gonna get it this year. All that he been giving us last year, he gonna get it this year.
I think man,
and you know
hold on,
what I
Let's
find
back
funny. You
hold
know
on
what
one
I
second,
find
Joe.
funny?
One
How you
second, Joe.
sat up there. You sat up there talking about so they supposed to go play at Langston Hughes and stuff like that. When the team you rooted for was doing the same thing for years, man, come on, man, come on.
Hold on. Okay. Hold on, Joe. So I'm gonna ask this question. So what is my receipt on Peach County when y'all got Mr. Westbrook as the coach? What did I say?
Give him 2 years.
Give him 2 years maximum. Give him 2 years max, and he's gonna have Peach County back to what Peach
Okay,
County
that's all
is
well
known
and
to,
good,
right?
but it ain't stop you from being the PK all last year, bro. You was still the pinata king when it came to Peach County. Do I need to check
I'm a
your
for,
receipts on that?
I'm a forever be the PK on that. That's for
Okay.
sure.
So as long
I'm a,
as you were placing pinatas about Peach County, knowing that we was down dealing with some in-house stuff and I had a new coaching change,
hold on
you
now.
still gave it to us, bro. You getting it
Hold
this
on
year,
now.
bro.
I
You
gave it to
getting it.
myself. Hold on now. I gave it to myself also now. When we gave up 50, when we served up 50 pieces of wings last year,
Mm.
I gave it to myself. So don't forget that, cause me,
Hey,
Chris County,
I'm gonna
and
go
Pete
ahead and tell you.
sitting at
I'm
the
gonna
bar together.
I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, bro.
Go ahead, tell me.
You might be giving up a 70 piece this year.
To whom? To
I
who?
mean, I can go down your roster and say any, many, money more. Because the team you got,
Because
you battle of
no,
the band. You a homecoming team now, bro.
no, we ain't. Cause I guarantee you this: we got Collins Hill and a team from Texas. Those are only two non-region games we got left. Who gonna put
Oh,
70 points? Who gonna put
Doug,
50 points on?
Doug gonna hang 70 on you. Doug
Oh
on you.
shit,
Doug
man! What
on
you?
you.
Well, not. Well, you having a turtle moment.
Okay. Okay, guys. So here Mr. Shields said that Eastside has not beaten them since 2018. So I guess it was their time to shine. He didn't say that last part. I just said that.
Well, if it was their time to shine, they did shine.
They shine bright like a diamond. Jeremy Williams, isn't this rich coming from you? Lobo got to be a fake page and make me wondering, is it you?
Why are you still putting up with this kid, man? I'm just still trying to figure this out. I know the executive producer and the producer of this show seem to think this kid is valuable to the program, man. But I'm still trying to figure this out, man. Why? Why
Well,
are we
see,
putting up with this
it's
kid?
like this, and I try to be fair and balanced, but I got to give props where props are due. Since day one, even before the podcast started, Jeremy been supporting us. He been down with us. He been active. Now, yeah, is he a excessive
Yes, I ain't
troll?
got no
Yes,
friends.
yes. Has he been put in troll treatment on a couple of occasions? Yes,
Did it
but
help?
but
No.
the thing is, he been supporting us since day one, and I can't overlook that. But yeah, does he get up under your skin? Sure, you know what I'm
Man,
saying.
this
But
dude ripped
just
my skin off, bro. Like, for real.
well, see that's what I'm talking about. He's achieving his objective. You know what
Well,
I'm
he need
saying?
to achieve something because
Mm.
the only reason he support because he ain't got no friends.
I understand
He ain't
that,
got
but I
nothing
mean,
else to
I can't
do
overlook it. He been loyal to the show. He was loyal before the show even began.
because
You
he
know what
ain't
I'm
got
saying? So,
nothing else. But
huh?
that's okay. We appreciate it.
Jeremy been around since the live when we were doing the lives, way before the podcast was born. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? He was
yeah.
part of you might well say some of the original folks that used to support the live. You had Jeremy, you had Huncho, you had Al and Zoe, you had Regis, you know what I'm saying? You had Kayla, you had
Elmo,
who else Mike?
Elmo.
Elmo.
Elmo. Elmo,
Yeah.
you had Kelvin Byron. I mean the list goes on and on. You had the Scott brothers. You
Yeah,
had
yeah, Kayla. Yeah, Kayla.
Yeah,
yeah, I
Yeah.
said Caleb.
y'all said her name already.
Yeah, Darius even got on, a couple of times, but I'm just saying it huh?
I just laugh.
Yeah, but I'm saying, he been around since the beginning. So I mean I can't overlook that. I can't overlook that.
I get it. I get it. And at this juncture, we're taking too much time on him. So let's move on. Mr. Murray, I'm a Jenkins County man. Bacon County hung around with Clinch the majority of the game, and it's still early. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Uh let's see. Morris said Newton County didn't come out clicking on all gears. Hopefully the mistakes will get cleaned up against Alcove. Now if you lose the
Hey,
Alcove, it's just
hey
gonna say
Mark, tell Newton to change their transmission and their clutch. Cause all their gears burnt up, bro. They ain't come out in no gears.
now if you lose the Alcove, it's just forfeit the rest of your game.
I mean, who run Newton County then? If you don't got beat by Eastside and Alcove,
It will come down
Covington
to
belong.
Alcove versus Eastside.
Southern just don't belong to you anymore.
Douglas County, they got Douglas County on 831. Make sure you eat your Wheaties, Mr. Shields.
Well,
And
that's
it
another
could have
loss.
been no, listen, it could
Uh-uh.
have been that they I
Nope.
know you interrupt, but damn it, let me talk. Now I don't forgot what I said. You know
See,
how I am.
God don't like ugly.
No, he don't like you, he love you. So
With
that's
my
not
ugly, with my ugly ass.
exactly. So no, what I was saying is they could have taken Eastside lightly. They're probably, this is we're gonna win this. And so now maybe they're locked in. You never know. Although will they beat Douglas County? I don't think so. But you just never know. It could have been one of those fluke games. Okay, so Mr. Hollis represents Irwin County. Okay. Let's see. Daniel James was asking about Frederick Douglass, and you answered his question.
All right.
We have a question from Mr. McDaniel. He wants to know what the situation is with Mr. Bo Walker.
All right. So his situation with Bo Walker. Bo on his first appeal got denied. He's going back tomorrow for his second and final appeal to be eligible to play for Stockbridge. And I'm gonna leave my comments at that.
Let's see. Jeremy said the stipulations are you either take the truck or the house. Honey, Cedar Grove ain't got no money to be giving out no trucks or houses.
But the Cab County don't give City Grove nothing.
Yes, they do. They supplying with. Never mind.
Yeah, exactly. Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it.
They get ready to move all them trailers off the lot after a while. I know
No
that
need
much.
for them anymore, Dro.
What you say, yo?
They got no need for them
They ain't
anymore.
got no need for them no more. Them trailers finna go. What would I tell you? They
I
finna
need a new office. I'm gonna see if I can go up there and buy them on discount.
Hey, you probably
Woo!
can. Shit, they probably selling them for $49.99.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
okay.
look, that camper finna shrink back down to the size it's supposed to be. What would I tell you? Them trailers finna move out from over there. I'm telling you, River Road finna look different. I'm
You
telling
won't go through there and see no football practice. Now you gonna see the band out there playing.
Shout out to Cedar Grove Band. When I tell you those kids got a lot of heart last year, when I
It
used to
about
watch them,
12 of them, and they sound louder
Nah,
than
man,
the
they
college.
nah,
sound
it's the Hey, get it straight. It's the March and 13. Get it straight. Last year was the March and 13. We got some more members this year, so we up to about
and
18
they
now.
sound good. And they
they
sound good.
sound good. I
See,
call them a thumping 30.
Yep.
see.
They sound good.
Did you not hear what he said? They band is increasing and their football team is decreasing.
They,
Well, at
Daniel
least
said
they'll win some battle of the bands. At least that.
Yes, yes.
Daniel said he knows the story. He just got triggered when he put us in the category with Chris County. Speaking of Chris County, I saw Al come in. How you doing, twin? Let us know what happened with Sumter County this weekend. Tell us what's going on.
I know what happened. They were who they thought they were.
Yeah, hey, and speaking of which, can't forget Al and Zoka. They used to support her from the beginning too.
Yeah, they did. Shout out to all the Chris County, listeners. Kakayla and Al and Zoe and
Regis, all of them.
Regis, all of them. Oh, and I cannot forget my queen,
Sharon.
Sharon. Not State. Well, yeah. Shout out to Sharon and Stacy Brown. I mean, she just really
so bless
is.
her heart. So
Oh,
sweet.
she is the sweetest.
Oh, she
Now,
is.
now, let me play a little devil advocate here real quick.
Yeah.
At the time we was doing those shows and those before the lives, we was doing the messenger meetings and stuff like that. I think Chris kind of had arguably the best defense in the state that year.
They did.
Yeah.
So it was easy for them to show up then, but as soon as that defense went away and the real Chris County Please Stand Up showed themselves, they've been on the back of milk cards ever since.
Yeah, I mean,
They showed up
even
tonight.
before then, they used to they used to show up. I ain't gonna just
Tell
do
the
that
truth.
to them, yo. I
You,
ain't gonna do that.
you ain't gonna just tell the truth. You gonna sugarcoat it a little bit.
No, I ain't sugarcoating that. Cause if we're gonna be truthful about it, much power to him and credit, cause it was Chris County, Peace County, and Cedar Grove the reason why this group was born in the first place. You
I
know what I'm
understand.
saying?
I understand. So now, Dro, it goes down to what I said. We took our bumps. Chris County took their bumps. They ran. We took our bumps. We stayed. Now we're gonna see what Cedar Grove gonna do because they finna take a whole bunch of knots.
Well,
Man,
yeah,
you know I ain't. Man, y'all know I ain't going nowhere. I'm
We ain't
standing
worried
ten
about
toes
you.
down.
What
I'm
about the
10 toes
other?
down.
What about the other so-called Cedar Grove faithful that was all built different and stuff?
I ain't got nothing to do with them. All I know is I'm 10 toes down.
Hmm.
And there it is. I commend you. I commend you, brother. That's why you my brother. Chris Pace has a question for you guys. He says, "What y'all start on what y'all saw Friday with Peach County?"
I'll let y'all go first.
Well, can I go? Well, you know what?
You,
Can I go real fast?
yes,
Go ahead.
sir.
Okay. Um, Northeast team without Nick Wolford on the field and QB1 exiting the game. I'm gonna leave it at that. Don't put all your stock in that one game, Peach County fans.
And see, that's
Evaluate.
why we
No,
should
no,
have
no,
let
no.
you
Listen,
first.
dog.
You
Listen
can't
to
tell
Dro.
nobody
Dro,
whether or
let
not
me
to
finish.
put
Dro,
stock
let me
on.
finish. Dro, let me finish. Please, please let me finish. Please
You
let me
being
finish.
disrespectful. Go ahead.
I'm not being disrespectful. That's what happened. Nick Wolford did not play. QB1 went down. So for Peach County fans, the Perry game is use that as your measuring stick, not the Northeast, but use Perry as your measuring stick for the rest of your season. That's all I was gonna say.
Yo, you going?
Who did
No,
y'all use
you
as
go
y'all
ahead,
measuring
EP.
stick?
Go
Who
ahead,
you
EP.
who y'all use as y'all measuring stick? You don't tell us who to use as measuring stick, although I do agree with you. Even though it make my ad noise swell up saying it, I do agree with you. I agree with
That's all I want to say on Peach County.
I'm gonna
That's
tell
all
you.
I want to say.
I'm gonna tell you.
Go ahead, EP. You got the table, EP.
I'm gonna go ahead and tell you like this. This Trojan team this year is totally different from last year. I'm just gonna say that, and I'm gonna leave it at that.
I agree with EP. Jess,
I
you give
agree.
your take.
I agree with EP too.
You give your
Um,
take, Jess.
okay, my take is the same as it was last as same as it was last week. They look pretty good. I like the fact that the starters only played a quarter and a half. So I like the fact that the younger guys got some reps. And so they were able to I think Northeast scored like at the end of it was already 40-0, and then Northeast scored at like the end of the second quarter, and then the JB or like the second and third string held them to 14 points in the last half. So I like what I see. With that being said, they've got some work to do. I think Friday will be a test. Will we win? I think we can win. I don't know that we will, but I have faith that I like what I see. And that's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna go around sticking my chest out talking about we world beaters and we back. We are on our way back.
Well, I'm gonna stick my chest out.
Yeah.
Stick my chest out. I see them every morning at 5 a.m. sharp every morning. They ready.
Look him. See, here's the thing. Everybody, we back. We beat the Northeast Raiders.
I ain't
And
say we were back. I'm just saying.
I ain't say you did. I'm just saying. People were saying we beat the Northeast Raiders out of Macon, and I was like, okay, it's a good opening win, a confidence builder, but you can't measure your season often. And I'm sorry, Northeast fans, what I'm about to say, but you can't measure your season off an inferior opponent. You understand what I'm saying? And Mike is right. They won at full strength or whatever. Would that have made a difference? We'll never know.
That wouldn't have made no difference, man.
This week against Perry, no. This is a different type of beast. You understand what I'm saying? Perry is not Northeast, okay? You have to respect the Panthers, and it make me sick to say that. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I think I'm finna draw up an IV right now because I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? Look, all credit to Perry. They were successful last year. Look like they trending in the right direction. So if Peach County, can beat Perry this week or whatever, then they'll open some eyes. That's just my opinion.
I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. I'm gonna tell you like this. If Perry come in that game, think they can run up a Peach County like they did last year, they got another thing coming.
Okay, that's your opinion. I'm not saying Perry gonna run over Peach County. I'm not saying Peach gonna run over Perry. Hey, hold on. Hey, that's why I watch your tone. Don't get unruly with me. Just because you don't want to be objective in everything. I done told you Northeast is a good program for that classification, but they are an inferior opponent to Peach County, just like Baldwin is an inferior opponent to Perry. Baldwin is not a measuring stick game for Perry. You understand what I'm saying? So the game this week is a measuring stick for both teams, if you ask me. What do y'all think about that?
Exactly. Now, can I give my take on this thing, man?
Yes,
Yeah, you take.
Oh, Nick Wolford. First off, my quarterback QB1 didn't go down till late third quarter. Okay. So QB1 wasn't the issue. Actually, the backup quarterback who was QB1 for Northeast last year is a better athlete than who they had at QB1. Northeast had a different plan this year. Was going to kind of put the ball up to another kid that has transferred from the program. Great wide receiver, think have some Georgia Tech offers and stuff like that. So that's why they went with the kid 17 instead of the kid 5. Nick Wolford, and if the wide receiver had stayed, would definitely have made a difference in the game. But here's the thing that people don't understand. We're not talking about the fact that Peach County held them to 0 points with the first team in. We're talking about the 40 points that Peach County put on against their defense. Now, that's an inferior opponent, like Dro said. They should have. It was suspected. I call this season 8-2 because I said you're dealing with a K-Road and a Bainbridge, especially a Bainbridge down there in Bainbridge. But I know that we can have an issue with Perry. With that being said, nobody expect or looked at the Northeast game and felt like that was our measuring stick. We knew, regardless if they had Nick Wolford and the wide receiver, we should have beat Northeast regardless. So Perry has been the second game of the season has been the measuring stick. Shout out to the coaching staff of Peach County for not overlooking the Northeast game. But that has always been the measuring stick. Do we have enough to beat Perry? Heck yes. We got an offense just as potent as Perry do. Do we have enough to stop Perry's offense? Heck yes. We got a defense just as good as Perry defense. This game will be a good game. It will be a measuring stick for both teams. Like Dro said, and moving forward, after Friday, I will be cheering both teams on to go on. Although I stand on what I said, Perry's a 6-4 team, and that's no knock on them. They're playing in a tough region. But with the way we played and the way I know this coach has prepared Peach County Trojans this year, we talking an undefeated season, 9-1 at best.
Hey, you know something, what I find funny.
What up, bro?
Same Joker that screaming Perry Panther lied and pride. Now you couldn't find them when Perry was a homecoming game.
Definitely agree.
You couldn't find them. Now they all over social media with their chest out. See, that's what happened when you ain't used to nothing. When you ain't used to nothing. Act like a champion. Stop telling everybody how good you are and just show it. You understand what I'm saying? We gonna do this, but see, I understand when you done lost 33 games in a series and you finally got your first state title and you will no longer consider to be a homecoming game. I can understand why you want to tell the world how good you are. I think I get it now.
That's exactly what it is.
Well,
go ahead.
My last comment on this is one. In my personal opinion, Peach County is a year ahead of schedule. That's number one. Number two, I do wish y'all the best of luck. And I do wish that I have to make a trip down there to Peach County this in the in the postseason. I'm looking forward to that. But at the end of the day, it comes down to this. One, you guys getting back to what Peach County is used to seeing in Peach County football. I think you are there. You are almost there. You're getting there. Now, you got Perry coming up. You guys should handle Perry. Burkmar, you should definitely handle Burkmar with no problem. Same thing with Chris County. You guys should handle Chris County. Northside is going to be your last ride and your last measuring stick going in the region play.
In Wood.
No, listen to me. Listen to me, dog. Listen to me. I'm not talking down on you. I'm talking y'all up right now.
I agree
No,
you are, but I'm just telling you,
no.
we
All
better
I'm saying is this.
we'll have a tougher time going down the Cordele than we will with Northside.
I don't know
I'm
about
just
that.
telling you.
I don't know about that,
Let
yo.
me
I'm
Being
just telling
blatant,
let
you.
let
it's
me get through my
personal.
comment. Let me get
It's
through my
personal.
statement. Let me get
Go
through my
ahead, man.
statement
Go ahead.
because Chris County is a personal game. Northside is a personal game. Both of them, you got both teams are familiar with each other. Here's my thing: when you get in the region play, you got two teams to worry about in region play towards the end of the season in October. Handle business and do what y'all got to do
Well, thank
against.
you, Mike.
Handle business and do what y'all got to do against Bainbridge and Cairo.
Listen, I like this.
Talking like he
I,
just go ahead,
I,
G.
I like this humble Mike. I appreciate you, sir. I like it when you humble. I appreciate it.
No, it's reality. I mean, I told y'all offline, y'all are ahead of schedule.
Okay,
I've
well,
never. This is
okay.
my first time saying it publicly. You guys are ahead of schedule. This year was supposed to be the year that you got that was going to propel you guys back to what Peach County football is known for.
But
This
see,
this
that's
was
the thing
supposed to
I
be the
got a
year.
problem
But
with. No, I gotta interrupt you. That's the
okay,
thing
go
I
ahead.
got a problem with because I argued that last year. You felt see, it's a thing when you make a statement and say Peach County is 2 years away, and we have a 4-6 regular season record, and people look like, oh, Peach County has fallen, or oh, Peach County. But you got to understand, it was more than just a coaching change
I know that.
with the team that we had starting the season, going through the OTAs, going through spring practice. Dang near the first day of school, we had an issue with the
I know
player
this.
too. Okay,
Bro,
so
I'm not talking
so
on
so
that.
so so what I'm saying is last year, without those problems, you'd have been off again saying we had 2 years. We would have got
Who?
back to Peach County football. We was already Peach County football. And if you look at what we did in the playoffs, going down to Savannah Christian, who played your team in the championship game, and giving
Yeah,
them everything they had and to have that game taken, you never know
yeah.
what kind of role Peach County would have been on because I don't care. I argue with Perry fans. I argue with anybody. Coach Marquise Westbrook is one of the best coaches in the state. I've seen this guy take a program and what he's done with those kids out there and how he had to weed out some bad apples to make a team that was
Bro,
ready to play
hold on.
together and exceed.
I got to interrupt you on this. I'm not even talking about that. I'm not even bringing that up. All I'm saying is I know what happened last year, what went down last year. I know that.
So how you
That's why
stick
I'm
your chest
saying
out there
you.
and say we was 2 years away then when we wasn't even 1 year away. We
Okay,
had a
well,
bad
he was
year.
wrong. He
Because
was
what I'm
wrong.
saying, yo, is this: Westbrook came in and fast forwarded everything by the decisions that he made last year. He fast forwarded you guys 1 year.
Okay,
Now you guys are
Let's
back.
wrap this
That's
up.
all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You're back
Okay.
to Peach County football now. That's all I'm saying.
let me say
Okay.
this before we wrap it up. Let me say this, and I'm not joking right now. I'm finna be a little serious. Let me talk. Mike said that Northside game could be a major stick. And I'm gonna tell you why I agree with Mike. if y'all were there at the MAC last season, y'all, and I'm gonna bring this up again in a couple of weeks. If y'all were there last season at the MAC, you all know and saw how personal that game was. It even got ugly before halftime, if I'm not mistaken. I ain't talking about on the scoreboard. I'm talking about on the field, on the sideline. You understand what I'm saying? This the game this year, I expect to be personal. I don't know if it'll be an ugly scene like it was last season. But I agree with Mike on that point when he said it's a measure stick. We about to get ready, and we only for the people that just tuning in, we're talking about this because Chris Pace asked us about our thoughts about Peace County. We're about to learn a lot about the Peace County Trojans in the next few weeks. We're gonna see what they're made of, and I'm just gonna close it out by saying that right now.
Dro, you mean that game where Yo almost got arrested? Oh, that one.
Well,
Okay.
I didn't know that. You almost got arrested.
Yeah. Honey, he was on that sideline eating the food. He almost got arrested.
See, I didn't even know that. See, but y'all know that game. It was personal. That game was physical. It was very personal last year. It was.
Dro,
And yet Westbrook lost to Bailey. Did he not?
He did.
Dro.
Huh?
The only way I was getting arrested is trying to keep that woman right there from goddamn nothing up. The woman cussing out everything and everybody. The principal of Northside. The referees.
I did not. Well, I did cuss out the referee. I did. I told
And
you.
when I said, Jessica, there go the principal. You said, I don't give a you know what with the guy looking right in her face.
No, he wasn't. That's a lie. But I did tell the referee they shouldn't get paid. Okay, let's move on.
Can we? All right, can I go ahead and answer this question for City Grown Man?
Yes, go ahead, sir.
Okay, what's the first question we got?
Hell, I had gotten up. I thought you was finna talk.
Oh, okay, I'll go ahead and talk then. I'm gonna put it down. Okay,
Hold
you know
on.
what?
Let me get to him. Let me see.
Ain't nobody checking for you, Otis.
I know that.
Ain't nobody in the comments said nothing about Cedar Grove.
Okay.
Lies you telling on that. Lies you telling on that.
I don't see him.
Yeah, bro, you irrelevant right now, bro. You a homecoming
I'm
team.
irrelevant right
Bro,
now.
you a homecoming team, bro. Ain't nobody checking for you.
Oh, that's how you really feel?
No. Let's move on. Let's move
Hey,
on. But
don't meet us in the
Jurgens,
first or second round of the
let me
playoffs.
say this, Mr. Jurgens, I appreciate you and I welcome you to our podcast. But you don't tell us to move on. We move on when we say we move on. But welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. And I hope you're excited. I know this week is your first game. So best of luck to you. Pat, I'm not listening to anything that you say. If and I've said this before, if Patrick, and this is for podcast land, if you hear that Patrick Watkins has ever said anything positive about the Peach County Trojans, I'm gonna need y'all to get your life right. Is about to end. You gonna get caught up in the rapture. That's just, you can't listen to nothing he says. How you doing, Mr. Estes? Go Blue. Tiff County is 1-0 for the first time in 2 years. Congratulations. And I know my brother said that Tiff County could possibly be number 4 in their region.
No. I didn't say could possibly. I said they will be.
Okay. Marika says Perry won a ship last year, but yet people only talk about Warner Robins, Northside, and Hoko.
Yeah, that North Dooley County.
Yeah, let that sizzle in your spirit. Chris Pace says that Ware could walk away region champs.
I can see that.
They when do they play Benedictine?
Well, it ain't even about Benedictine.
In a couple of weeks.
It's the fact that Perry, Warner Robins, Ware, or Benedictine can win that region. Like, now, with that being said, I don't think they win it. But
they have a measuring stick. They play coffee this week, right? I think so.
Who? Where?
Does Ware? I think Ware County and Coffee play this week. Y'all double check that and let me know. Let me go through. Did I tell you hello, Mr. Nicholson? Hello, how you doing? Um, let's see. I'm trying to see. I don't see nothing else. How you doing, Mr. Hodges? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I think you're a Coffee County fan. Carrollton Trojans checking in. What's going on, Dwight? Dwight Prime from
Whoa, that's what's up. We finally got some folks coming in from that's above Middle Georgia.
West Georgia. Welcome, welcome,
I
welcome.
know, right? Best of luck to
Um,
Juju this year, for sure.
yeah, yeah. Um, Danny, I would answer that question, but I don't think if anybody beats Cedar Grove, it'll be an upset. Not this year.
They're handling business.
Adam says he thinks Tift beats Lowndes, Bainbridge, Gadsden, and Richmond Hill.
Agreed.
Okay. No, Patrick. Let me tell you something about me. Patrick Watson said Friday night will end all that talking, baby. You'll never shut me up. Ever. Ain't nothing you can say or do that will ever shut me up.
You heard?
Remember
Hold
that.
on, hold on. Hey, this ain't Friday now. This ain't Friday night now.
I didn't cuss, but on
I know,
Friday
but you
night,
want to.
yeah, on Friday night I'm gonna light his ass up. But right now, you can never, you can never. Okay, let's see.
Well, can me and Dro have a conversation real fast? Can me and Dro have a
Joe,
conversation
when he
real
get
fast?
back,
Dro.
sure you can.
Oh, he stepped. Oh, okay. When he come back, then. Okay, I thought me and Dro were gonna have a conversation. Well,
Mm,
I tell you what. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna jump into our top 10 going into week 2.
oh wow.
Yeah, let's go ahead and talk about this top 10 and compare our top 10 to the GHSA top 10, and let the listeners chime in on it and let us know what they think about it.
Yeah.
So, what we have on the screen right now is on the right hand side, i.e., the right pole is our pole. On the left hand side is GHSA. I mean, is AJC. I'm sorry. So, sports class starting off in Class 6A. Buford did take a loss to Milton, which is obviously the number 1 team in the state of Georgia as of today. They took a loss to that, so we dropped them down 2 spots, but AJC kept them where they was at. We moved up Carrollton and Douglas County because of their wins, respectfully. Um, Number 4, we agree with Colquitt County. Number 5, obviously we have Valdosta. They have Walton. Number 6, we have Walton. They have Mill Creek. Number 7, they put in North Gwinnett. We as a group, we need North Gwinnett to produce more productive wins. Number 8, we brought in Collins Hill because of their win over Grayson. Number 9, we have Camden County, whereas they have Valdosta at 9. We have Valdosta at 5. And then number 10, they put Collins Hill, and we dropped Grayson down to number 10 instead of dropping them out completely. So I'm looking for comments from the viewers on this one, from the listeners to see what they have to say.
No comments coming in now.
Okay. Well, let's move on to 5A then. Five A. We both agree Milton is number 1 team in 5A, i.e., the state as it is. Number 2, we currently have TCC. They put Gainesville. I think Gainesville facilities have them have them overachieving based on their facilities, but at the same time, Gainesville is a good team. We both agree with Lee County at number three. We have Rome at number four, as to where the AJC has Rome at zero. I mean at number eight, but we've always seen Rome as the number four team in Class 5A, which I think the AJC would end up moving them there. Hughes, we have Hughes at seven, whereas the AJC has them at five right now.
We have them at 6
I'm sorry, six. I'm looking at the
previous
you know
week.
what we had them at last week. Yeah.
Mhm.
Woodward Academy took a tough loss this past week to, i.e., Carrollton 618, but we both agree that they deserve to sit at seven right now. Number eight, Rome. Even despite Rome not playing a game at all last week, we still have Rome at number four. Hopefully, we wish Rome the best, but we still see them as the fourth best team in 5A. Um, Coffee, number eight. We have them at eight. We still have them at eight because the Bainbridge win is what they were supposed to do. They did what we thought they was going to do, and they handled business. How can we reward them against that? Once they get into other games and plus region play, it's going to sort Coffee out and help us understand where Coffee is really at. Roswell, we have them at nine, as long as also the AJC, and same thing with Houston County. We have them at 10, so does the AJC.
Let's see.
Any comments we got?
Lee just said he agrees with the poll in 5A. Danny wants to know, are these based off of how they played in the first week, among other things?
Yes. Yes.
We can move on for it. Okay, Chris says he's good with either poll. Coffee just got to work their way up. Okay.
It's not a matter of Coffee working their way up. It's a matter of Coffee playing Coffee football. I'm going to leave it at that.
That's what he said.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm with you on that, but I'm just saying Coffee has to produce the results on the field.
Gotcha.
All right, moving on to 4A. For us, we don't see Maris as the number one team in 4A at all. We started Maris out at number seven, moved them up to number five with their win over Jefferson, which in reality, if you just take the name Jefferson, you would think it's a good win, but it's a Jefferson team without that player that went to Clemson, without Brown. So Mary still has a lot to prove to us. AJC puts them at number one. We moved up Cartersville. Perry, we agree. As of today, you're the number two team in 4A. Ware County, yes, you had a good game against an Appleton County team that you struggled against last year, which tells us.
They thumped Appleton County.
No. I'm talking about last year.
No. You said they put up a good thing against Appleton County. No, they thumped Appleton County. I want that to be.
I'm with you on that. Yeah, I'm with you on that. But it was a struggle for Ware County last year. Ware County, you're showing improvement. So therefore, we currently have Ware County at number three, whereas AJC has you at number four. Benedictine, we dropped you down 3 spots, but we do understand who you played. Here's the thing: we expect you to come out against Buford and put up a better competitive game against Buford.
They'll be 0-2.
Will that happen? Yet to be seen. Come Friday night, we'll know the end results. But the thing is, we still have a belief. I know I personally still believe in Benedictine as one of the better as a semi-finalist team in 4A. All right, AJC got you at 5. Number 5, we got Maris. I already spoke on that. Blessed Trinity, we got you at 6. AJC got you at 7. Warner Robins, we dropped you down 2 spots. Yes, you played a powerhouse. I'm not gonna say a powerhouse, but you played a quality opponent in Lee County and you lost. But we know what Lee County had. So therefore, we kept you in At number 7, we dropped you down to 7. Prove your worth to us. Creekside, we both agree Creekside is at 8. North Dakota, we brought you in at 9, whereas the AJC has you at number 6. The win over Coney, it's a rivalry game that you play every year. You came out and you did what you're supposed to do against Coney, just as you did last year. So therefore, yes, we moved you up a spot so we can bring in Cass. Eastside for the AJC. Eastside has to prove themselves this week.
That's what Morris just asked. Will an Eastside victory over Hiram pull them into the top 10?
Definitely.
Mhm.
Well, it also depends on what goes on in front of them. But Hiram is a bubble team of ours. So if you playing a quality opponent like Hiram, that could definitely pull Eastside into the top 10.
Yeah.
Now,
Daniel, oh, sorry.
no, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I
Go
was
ahead,
just
sis.
reading a couple of these comments. It said Daniel James said, "Look out for Hughes in 5A. I could see them playing for the ship." That's very possible. Glenn, I guess he's from Coffee. He says we're going to handle us. Danny says, "Will Perry, starting quarterback, be playing in the game against Peach County?" Yes, he will.
Yes.
Patrick Watkins said we should be number 1, but it's whatever. Yeah, put them on a damn Vince Lombardi trophy at this point. Danny Jones said Buford will win that game. Lee says Ware County probably has the best defense in 4A. And the last thing is Chris Pace says Coffee will have played 2 ranked teams from different classifications in these first 2 games. And Gregory says why y'all don't have Coffee up there, because they're in 5. They're not in 4A, Mr. Jackson. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. I do want to speak on Stockbridge. And this is my receipt from when the schedules came out and we realized who Stockbridge was playing from April, I think, April time frame.
Mm-hmm.
It's 2 teams I said that Stockbridge was going to lose to. Dutchtown was one of them. The other one is Jones County. With that being said, Stockbridge. Yes, we had you ranked in our polls as, if I'm not mistaken, number 9 to start the preseason off with for a reason. The reason being, we needed to see and understand that your new regime was, one, in control of the program and in control of the players. With you losing to Dutchtown, which is a rivalry game for you within Henry County, it means a lot. And it's setting a standard for your season. You're setting the precedence for your season by losing to Dutchtown. Because here's the thing, that was your one and only non-region game. Now you're going into region play. Yes, your region is not the best in the state.
It is the
but
worst.
You have 9 games in your region. Now you open up against Hampton, and then you end up with Locust Grove, Eagles Landing, McDonald. Here's my thing. I'm starting really to believe that McDonald can sneak one in, Ola can sneak one in, and Jones County, which tells me if you end up 6-4, you might not make the playoffs because Ola had a nice win this past weekend against Trinity Christian. So, Stockbridge, whatever you're doing over there, take a look at it, re-examine it, because when you get into that first week of October, you could be out of playoff contention.
That sounded personal.
No, it ain't personal, dog. It's real. I'm being real about it because we know Ola. I'm just gonna talk on Ola for right now. Ola surprised a lot of us. We did not expect Ola to come out and beat a Trinity Christian. this past weekend. If Ola is going to do what they're going to, if Ola's going to play like that for the rest of the year, they're going to shock Stockbridge. So what that means is Stockbridge, you already took a loss against Dutchtown. If you mess around and lose to Jones County on September 27th, and then you turn around a week later and take a second loss in the region to Ola, you could end up in third place in Ola. I mean, in your region, and that's not a good thing for you because we had Stockbridge predicted to win that region, or we thought they should win that region with the talent that they have coming back. And I'm gonna be honest with you, Stockbridge. Uh, you're not gonna have the running back you think you're gonna have come tomorrow. I really don't see you having that running back come tomorrow. So Stockbridge needs to go back to the drawing board and reevaluate what they got going on.
Danny has a great disclaimer. He said these rankings will change every week, so no one team is safe and can go up or down in the rankings or even be dropped out of the top 10. Marika wants to know where y'all asked. Pat answered that question. Okay, let's go to 3A.
All right, 3A. Both us and Sandy and AJC agreed for 1, 2, and 3. Sandy Creek, Douglas, and Peace County. We brought Troop up to number 4, whereas AJC has them at number 6. Jefferson, we dropped them down to number 6, whereas the AJC dropped them down to number 4. Granted, with Jefferson dropped them down from what, 4A last year, and we're talking about a Sammy Brown-less Jefferson team. Jefferson has to prove their worth in 3A, just like what 2-3 years ago when they redid the classifications and we had new teams coming to 3A. Prove your worth in 3A, Jefferson. Prove your worth in 3A. Yes, I do feel 3A is watered down and not as legitimate as it was in the years past, but at the same time, we do play good football down here in 3A. So Jefferson, prove your worth. AJC has Mary Persons at number 5. My question for Mary Persons, as it was over the when the preseason rankings came out, Mary Persons, what do y'all really have going on down there? Because I just don't see it, me personally. Doherty, we brought Doherty up to number 5. All I'm saying is this, Doherty. Handle business. I understand you had a lot that happened last year that carried over into this season with your head coach, your coaching staff, players. Handle business. Do I really expect you to handle business this year and maintain? I don't. But for the time being, we're going to sit you where we set you at number 6, at number 5. All I'm saying is this, Doherty. With your current schedule, you got Toombs County this weekend. I expect you to lose that game. Valdosta the following week. I expect you to lose that game. You got Harris County coming up. You have a chance to win that game, but Harris County might get lucky. Then you got a Chris County game. It's a coin flip. Once you get in the region play, it's over for you, Doherty. So, Doherty, whatever you're doing down there right now, make sure that you are tweaking it to make it right. It is very hard. I see Doherty very hard to win without Cam Davis right now. Prove to me that you can win without Cam Davis. Because all I'm saying is I will, and I have no problem with setting up on your exit off the 75 and saying Doherty is fool's gold. I have no problem doing that. All right, Oconee. You lost a rivalry game in North Oconee. It is what it is. We dropped you down to number 7. It was expected for us. Cairo, we got you at 8. AJC got you at 7. Once you get in the region play, you're gonna prove to us who you really are. LaGrange, I expect you to fall real soon off of our top 10. We're giving you a chance to stay there, but I really do expect LaGrange to fall real soon. Because when you look at LaGrange's schedule, yes, you have East County coming up this weekend. But guess what? At the end of the month, you got to run through Sandy Creek and Trinity Christian because you start your region play in 2 weeks and you open up region play against Sandy Creek. You continue region play against Trinity Christian, and then you close out your region play against Troop and Upson Lee. I do not see LaGrange in our top 10, nor in the AJC top 10 come the end of the season. I don't. Um, we got Cairo at 8. AJC has them at 7. LaGrange, we got at 9. They have Calhoun at 9. Stevenson. I haven't been able to see what if you were supposed to finish up that game against Mays that you were losing this past weekend against Mays 16-6. If you did finish up that game like you were supposed to today, still looking for that score, not seeing it. But Stevenson, you have a chance to make some noise in 3A coming down from 4A. Will you do that? I don't know. Who's going to be in your way? Either Douglas or Cedar Grove is going to be in your way in region play for you to make noise in 3A. Going back to the GAC poll, again, Mayor Persons, what's really going on up there? Monroe area. Enjoy your standing in the AJC poll right now because when you get in the region play, things are going to change.
Daniel says Stockbridge lost 10 on offense and 9 on defense. We knew we were going to have some growing pains. Jones County on the road is tough, but we should be able to handle Ola. Danny says
Stop right there. I'm sorry. Stop right there. He really said that they feel they should handle Ola.
Yeah.
Okay.
AAA will get back to being the measuring stick next season. Keith Drigger says Doherty is coming to Toombs County Friday night. They won't win. Chris says give me Toombs over Doherty. Lee Nicholson says he's not saying anything with regard to Mary Persons yet because their region is stacked and they are coming. Danny says Chris is going to upset Doherty. And welcome Mr. Dominic and Mr. Tate. Okay, we can go on to 2A.
Okay. And 2A. Good. Pierce County, enjoy your week off. But now let's get ready to play some football, Pierce County. And to one of our loyal listeners from the beginning, Honcho, or hold on, what Honcho go by now?
Barry Van.
Barry Van. I'm glad to see you on tonight. You do open up against Coastal Christian from Alabama. Enjoy that win. I do feel you're going to have a test against Wayne County. And then, just walk with me on this, dog. Walk with me on this, okay? Because you're not really going to play anybody until you get to Wayne County. And then after Wayne County, you got New Hampstead. Brooks County broke their hammer. You're going to beat Vidalia. But then when you get in the region play in October, that's when you really get to your measuring stick because you open up region play against Cook. I expect you guys to beat Chris and Tatnall County. And as always, I love to see that you guys are closing your season out November against Appleton County. I am glad to see that. I love that. Keep your schedule like that. Keep Appleton County as your last game of the season for the time being. All right. But Pierce County, number 1, no ifs, ands, or buts. Stevens County, got no problem with you. Carver, Columbus. We see what you got going on down there, but do understand we see what Burke County has going on down there. Cook, We see it. Now, this is where us and the AJC disagree. They don't even have Morgan County uh, ranked right now. We do. We do feel Morgan County is going to be a team to have to deal with into a number seven. We brought in Carver Atlanta. Carver Atlanta had a quality win over a 4A team this weekend in Southwest DeKalb. AJC, we're waiting for them to acknowledge that. We brought in North Murray. This is where things got sticky for us at because we had some controversy and we had a solid discussion over North Murray. Now, for the AJC, they have Hateville Charter and Rockmart at 6 and 7. Rockmart took a loss. We're still waiting for Hateville Charter to play a game this weekend so we can see where they're at. So that's why we haven't brought them in yet. Appleton County, we dropped you down to 9. AJC has you at 8. Callaway, we dropped you down to 10, whereas the AJC has you at 9. AJC brought in Hart County. Once again, we want to see Hart County against a quality team. Thompson, you never should have lost that game to Evans. That right there was a break, a scar on your ego. You never should have lost that game to Evans. So we dropped you out of our poll completely.
So did AJC. Okay, let's see. Danny says Santa Cruz is gonna choke midway through the season. How you doing, Mr. Henderson? Carver Columbus is here. Mr. Fowler, how you doing, Colquitt County? Mr. Fletcher says Toombs on top. I was cooking. I'm back. All right. Danny says he sees Cooker Burke battling for their region. Glenn says Baxley has no talent. Different dudes over in Coffee. Bainbridge couldn't even get past the 50-yard line versus our ones. Jamie says he wanted to say that the freshman quarterback Colquitt has is a bad man. Okay. Julius Patterson, welcome. He says Burke is winning the state championship. And Bear Van says Julius Patterson, Ian Wood.
Are we having a turtle moment right now?
Perhaps. Mr. Mumford says we're going to show you where Morgan County ranks in a few weeks. When we invade Madison, Georgia, Big Green County, Borough Boys. Okay. Keith says Toombs lost to Pierce last year at home. 32 seconds left in the fourth. The 9-yard line and turned the ball over. Lost by 5. It was a heartbreaker. I remember that.
Yeah, but Toombs is a team to reckon with in D1, which we're going to talk about right now. D1, we both agree Toombs, us and AJC agrees, despite Toombs not playing a game last week, we still feel Toombs is the number 1 team in the state in D1. At number 2, we have Raven County. They put Thomasville. With Thomasville dropping down from 3A to D1 to single A, we do feel Thomasville is going to make noise and make themselves known. The thing is, with their schedule, all right, they're going to get penalized early. But when they get into region play, is when and where Thomasville is going to show themselves. Because come end of August, beginning of September, you have 2 games that is going to define your season. One is August 30th is against Cairo. September 6th is against TCC. We know you're gonna. We expect you to lose that game against TCC. It is what it is. But after that, you got a week off, and then you come back and you play, and you start, and you open up region play against Bacon County. Bacon County and Jeff Davis. Thomasville should win those games. Worth County, Fitzgerald. Your only 2 problem issues that you got in the region. You handle those 2 teams, you're going to do what we expect you to do, which is win the region. So with that being said, Um, the way you see our top five, four of those five teams are going to be in the semifinals. And I don't think anybody on the panel disagrees with me on that.
No, I don't.
No, we don't.
Let
Okay.
me see. Larry Jones says Thomasville's defense alone will take them deep in the playoffs. The offense has the potential to be special if they clean up that run blocking. Danny says they're gonna Thomasville's gonna win some unexpected games. Chris thinks Thomasville's going to win their region. And Elmo's, what's up, Elmo? He said Macon County looks okay. Um, I don't know what
All right.
you two did the same thing, Mike. I don't know. I don't know exactly what he was talking about, but yeah.
All right. But as far as the rankings go, I think for both of us, we're pretty much on the same page. The only thing is, for us, we gave love to Fannin County, but it's on Fannin County to handle business, and I'm gonna leave it at that when it comes to Fannin County. Um, so moving on to D2. From the feedback that I saw, I think Green County loves our poll right now. Um, Irwin, just do what you do. All right. Manchester, we still feel you have the chance to win D2. Granted, this past week was not did not end the way you expected it to end, but we still feel you are a contender in 4A. Yes, you have Upson Lee coming up. Upson Lee is a good team. The good thing for Manchester is you have a short schedule. You only have 8 games this year. But here's the problem with your 8 games. You play Upson Lee in 2 weeks, or I'm sorry, this weekend. You got a week off. You turn around and play Macon County. But then when you get in the region play, you got Tryon and Bowden. Your first 2 games in the region play. So Manchester, you got to handle business from here on out. Do me personally, that Upson Lee game right now is a coin flip for me. But when you get in the region play, you only got 4 games in region play. You got to handle business. Bowden, prove us wrong. I understand the loss you took. You took a heartfelt loss to, you took a heartfelt loss to Fellowship Christian. But we know you're gonna bounce back from it. Treon, I've been loving Treon for the past 2 years. Just handle business, Treon. We're showing love to Lincoln County. AJC is not. Bryan County, do what you do. Clinch. Brooks. Brooks took a devastating loss this weekend, but in my mind, it was expected.
I was about to
Sly,
say that was not devastating.
no, it was an expected
It
loss
was
from Brooks.
for them. They
No, because
expected it.
here's my thing with Brooks. Brooks is going through some changes that they haven't had to deal with in a while. Okay. And it's an adjustment process. Yeah. Same thing. Brooks, 2 years. I'm giving y'all 2 years to get through the process. Just trust the process. But it's a process for you guys to understand and deal with coaching change, coaching staff, and all that stuff. Deal with it. And if the players buy in to the coach and the coach put the players in a position to make plays, Brooks is going to get back to what they're used to seeing. But it ain't about Brooks right now. It's about Sly. I need somebody help me understand what's going on in Sly County for them to lose to Seminole.
Maybe Seminole got something that that's been off the radar.
I guess. I don't know, but I mean, when have you known for Seminole County to actually be that team?
Mm. Sunshine on the dogs. Tell every now and again.
Yeah, the sun
Um,
doesn't shine on the dog's butt every now and then, but man, the Seminole County,
you never know.
wow.
Let me read a couple of these comments so we can get them out
Okay.
of the way before we do private. Welcome, Kelvin. Kelvin says Macon County is young with a lot of first-time starters. The offense needs work. We have the back-to-back defending state champs and Bowden coming to Montezuma this Friday night. Lee says Manchester will beat Upson Lee. Mr. Wright says Greene County is here to stay. Stephen Tate says, I think Thomasville will do pretty good this year. I do too. And Mr. Fudge. Mr. Fudge says Manchester might start 0-3 because of an upset in Macon County. Maybe. Mr. Mumford says we plan on going 1-0 every week, and we plan on doing that for 15 weeks. Big Green County, Twiggs County officially on the clock. Child, y'all can sleepwalk through that right there.
Man, we talking about Twiggs County.
Yeah,
Okay. All right.
they. But now, one thing you won't outdo Twiggs County on tailgating, baby.
Collard greens, everything at they tailgate.
I don't know, man. All I know is they had a nice little tailgate last year though at the Dome. Coffee.
Listen, I'm sure they do, but I'm trying to tell you, if you've never seen Twiggs County tailgate, is
Mhm.
I'm gonna tell you can't even park up there. They got buses. You park at a different location, and the buses take you to the tailgate. They ain't playing no game.
Oh
Um,
wow. I
that's
need to
like
get.
Magic City
I
Classic.
don't. I need to get to I need to get to a Twitch County game, huh?
Hit
Is that
up,
what you're saying?
yep, you better hit up the preacher man, Antonio Odom.
Okay.
Mr. Uh, let's see. Kelvin also said Schley lost a few playmakers from last season. Yeah, because a lot of people were shocked that Schley lost. Rodriguez said we're gonna let our JV play Twiggs County.
Okay.
Hmm.
Hey, hold on. I know this ain't Friday night, but EP, can you hit that bleep button real fast as I speak? If fuck around and find out was a team.
It won't be Twiggs County against Green, I'll tell you that.
I know it ain't, but I'm just saying in general.
Okay. Um. Good night, Mr. Nicholson. We finna wrap it up in a minute too. We're gonna get through this 3A private, and y'all come back to see us next Wednesday. On this Wednesday. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
All right. So 3A, we still feel Calvary Day and PAC are the best teams right now. For some reason, the AJC got PAC, Savannah Christian, Hebron Christian. I don't think Hebron Christian is that team. Even look who they played this past weekend. They played a thorough school, APS school that they handled business against as they should have. Fellowship Christian, good win, good solid win that you had this weekend. Even though it was by 1 point, it was still a good solid win. Holy Innocents. We still feel that you are a team to contend with in private, whereas the AJC is not recognizing you yet. North Carolina Christian, you're always around, you're always hanging around, bothering folks, irritating folks. Do something this year, please. GAC, uh, yes, despite your loss this weekend, we still feel that you are a team to be reckoned with in private, but just don't feel you're gonna beat any of the top four teams that we have in our poll. Athens Academy, with your win this weekend over Aquinas, welcome into our top 10. But just stay humble and don't get big headed because of the win that you had. Love it. We both brought Love It in at number 10. Do we feel Love It can win a state title in the private playoffs? No, but we still feel Love It is one of the top 12 teams that can possibly make it to a quarterfinal. Trinity Christian and Aquinas, of course, you dropped out of both polls because of your losses this weekend. In my opinion, Aquinas took the biggest loss, the biggest upset out of the weekend, losing to Athens Academy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, real quick, I just want to say something about our polls.
Yes.
Everybody on this panel, what time did we do our polls?
Man, shit, we did them twice.
11
We did
for
them twice
some.
over the weekend.
I'm about to say we had two different calls. 11 something in the morning while we were supposed to be at church,
Now the only
and
one we
5.
did, and the only one we didn't do at 11 was 3A
Yeah.
because majority of the panel are 3A school, and we just wanted to get everybody in, so we didn't make any biased decisions when we did our 3A polls. But I just wanted to emphasize that our polls were out and released and done before AJC came out with theirs. So it just be funny to me how a lot of people say we don't be spot on with our polls, yet and still we be damn near spot on with AJC. And our polls rarely changes where AJC is going to change tremendously throughout the season. So I just had to add that in when y'all say FNL don't know what we be talking about.
Well, I'm gonna say this. Since you added that in, I'm gonna say this. It wasn't even no discussion for me when we was doing our polls to drop my favorite team from the poll. I didn't put up no fight for us to drop City Road from the poll. I just want to say that. I want everybody to know. I ain't put up no fight. I ain't trying to argue. Shit. I was quick to delete them off that spreadsheet
Mm, mm.
Mhm.
And go to
because
5A real quick, bro, if you got a chance.
okay. Now I so about to light up.
Yeah, I see you walking on the back
Yeah, we
patio.
see.
Mhm,
Oh, my bad. Let me turn my camera
mhm.
off. 5A. I didn't know I had my camera on. Why y'all didn't
Now,
tell me?
now,
I did.
put AJC 5A up there, please.
Okay. Shit. I don't know. Hold on. Give me a sec.
Yeah, he clearly been drinking.
Well, I told you I fired that. I fired that brown up.
Yes, you did, brother.
All right, AJC right there.
Okay. I said this last week, I'm going to say it again. Thomas County Central. AJC started the year off with you at number 5 and now have you at number 4. We told you all that you was a number 2 team in our polls, and y'all wanted to bite our head off. Why ain't no gripe about where AJC got you at? What happened to AJC doing the data and all of that stuff? What happened to them?
Silent is the air quote.
Exactly. I ain't
You
gonna
know
let
what?
that go.
You know what?
Me
I do
either.
want to say
Ever.
this to TCC. I want to say this to TCC. TCC. Yes, we had you guys to prove to us that you was that team last year, and you did. But this year, I don't feel you have the secondary to lock down Milton. You just don't. I don't see it.
Oh my, Mike.
I don't see TCC having a secondary. You know what? Forget the
Let's
secondary.
talk about that
I
some
do not
Wednesday.
I do not see that TCC has the defense to shut down the passing game of Milton this year. I don't see it.
All
I know
right.
somebody that's gonna be interested in that comment, so
I
just go
do
on and
too.
be
No.
collecting
And this is
receipts.
hey,
So listen,
Hey, mark the time frame. TCC. I do not feel you have the secondary to shut down Milton's passing offense. I don't see it
Okay,
because
I gotta agree with Mike, and I'd be dang if I eat crow 2 years in a row on TCC.
okay. Well,
Shout out Coach Lovejoy.
is that something we can talk about on Wednesday?
no, that's
Okay.
something we're gonna talk about during the playoffs. That's what that is. We're gonna talk about this all year. I need
Okay.
for TCC secondary. I don't care about their front seven right now. I need for their secondary to prove that they can shut down all passing game because this is my thing. The only stat line that I'm focused on TCC this year is pass defense. Sack giving up.
Yeah,
Well,
they're gonna be right here in force on Wednesday.
well,
Overnight on Rachel.
we would definitely revisit this on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Hey guys, hold on. I just got a text message And it says in capital letters, please write that down.
Yes, sir, we will,
Yeah,
coach. Know
yeah,
that.
Hey,
we'll do.
Daddy.
All I'm saying is TCC. This is what I expect. I expect you guys versus Milton in the state championship game. I do expect that.
uh
My
uh
what?
nah.
Oh, who you expecting? Five Lee County?
Mm, Anybody but TCC because TCC gonna have to face Milton in the semis. They cannot meet in the championship.
Oh, but
Unless
I ain't
they're the
even.
second seed.
Oh,
If they're
that's
the
right. That's
first
right.
seed,
That's right. Because we told CC
they
to tank
can't be.
on the season.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So TCC, check our receipts. We tell you some good shit. Tank the season. Take the second seed in the region.
Uh,
Be on the opposite side of the bracket of Mills. But my
li-
thing is this: when and if they do meet, the passing game of Milton and Luke Nickel, it's gonna be too much for TC. I
okay.
don't care how you put it. That's let's move on.
Yes, because we can definitely revisit. Because Derek talking about he going to get them now, baby. We fixing to get off. I got to eat my dinner, so we certainly appreciate you guys for joining us. Make sure you come back on Wednesday at
Wednesday.
7. So we can pick this discussion up. We'll talk about the upcoming games this week. The Wizard will be back. Thanks to everybody who contributed today. Thank you to all the podcast panel members. We appreciate y'all so very much. And anything else from you guys? Y'all make sure y'all come back Wednesday.
Yes, definitely. Game of the week. Two games that I'll be interested in. Number one would definitely be my Peach County Trojans against the Perry Panthers. And that Coffee County Trojans and the Ware County Gators, I think, will be the two top games of the week.
Totally agree. I do want to ask viewers. We are trying to introduce a new segment into our podcast called the Turtle of the Week. So, um, please take your time, think back on this past weekend. I know it was games were played from Wednesday through Saturday this past weekend, but if you can think of a game that made you scratch your head, a fan or listener that made a statement that was absurd and did not come true, or you had a coach that made a boneheaded play, by all means, give us your suggestion and nominate them as the turtle of the week for making a dumbass decision or a dumbass play or
Patrick
for
Watkins saying Northeast will
losing
beat Peach County by 4 touchdowns or whatever crazy score is my nominee.
or Dwayne Little for saying that Brooks was going to beat
Beat
Thomasville.
Thomasville, yes, another one. Or the guy that said Bacon was gonna beat Clinch.
And hold on, y'all smell that right now? I smell bacon cooking. But anyway,
Good Lord. Thank y'all so much for listening. We gonna
I'm,
see y'all. Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna
I'm
say
sorry, sis.
I'm glad I went cussing. Shout out to my daddy for tuning in. Um, and Pelham, you're on the clock.
Shout out Coach Lovejoy.
Shout out, Coach. Make sure you come talk to us sometime.
yeah, we need Coach to come do an interview with us.
We love that. Yeah. Get your daddy
Yeah.
to talk to us.
Okay, I'll work on it.
Uh, we need him for our pick six segment.
Big.
See y'all
Uh,
Wednesday.
Take
Good
care.
hey,
night.
God bless. Thank y'all.